summer in Southern California. The weather is hot and the action will be even hotter. For the first time in 3 years, the biggest event in all of the United Wrestling Network returns with the Red Carpet Rumble. Welcome everyone inside Thunder Studios, the home of combat sports in Southern California. Todd Kennelly here along with Christian Cole, and there is going to be a lot of combat here, of course, culminating with the 30% participant, easy for me to say, Red Carpet Rumble. Of course, a title shot at the world title on the line in that.
Yeah, no doubt about it, but we're also going to give you fans not one, not two, not three, but 4 championship matches on the card tonight. The Red Carpet Rumble will go on last. Huge historic implications in that match tonight. What an event we have for you.
Well, let's run down what you're going to see here as part of this spectacular. The world title will be on the line. Jordan Cruz has had some incredible title defenses right here in this building, most recently against Willie Mack, but he takes on Latino meat, Shea Cabrera.
Yeah, the Guatemalan Goliath, after a bunch of drama with his tag team partner, he gets his eyes on the gold tonight. A shot at Jordan Cruz and the United World Champion tonight.
So title matches and title implications. And Ray Jazz, the sure thing, the Jersey legend, gets a crack at the television title. He's got a couple pinfall victories over the champ. Can he do it with the title on the line?
Yeah, and you always forget to mention, TK, those were tag matches. This is a singles fight tonight. The TV champ has been champion for more than a year. I don't think he's losing tonight, not to Ray Jazz.
Can't wait for that. Will history be made? So much action, more title action. Maximilian takes on Matthias, puts the Heritage title on the line, and that little pipsqueak can't get physically involved this time because Jordan Castle, you can see it there, will be locked inside the shark cage.
Yeah, Matthias has had multiple championship shots at this Heritage title, but he's lost multiple times. Folks would say it's because of Jordan Castle, but tonight the pipsqueak is locked in a cage.
Cannot wait for that. And then women's division action could have world title implications as Simone Williams returns to take on the queen of aerobic style, Delilah Doom.
Yeah, and this has quickly become a grudge match here in the women's division. It's about Big Mama's championship, but it's also about settling the score. We're going to find out tonight.
And then from there, you talk about settling the score. How about this, guys? Marty the Moth broke Zicky Dice's face in 4 places. We thought we had seen the end of Zicky Dice in pro wrestling and combat sports, but the outlandish one is back, and he's looking for revenge.
Yeah, a slap rematch tonight right here at Sunday Night Slam Red Carpet Rumble. But I got to tell you, I saw David Marquez interview Zicky Dice a few weeks ago. I have never seen Zicky Dice more serious and more focused. Tonight, Zicky looks to get revenge.
5-finger say to the face, and then the world tag team titles will be on the line. These guys were adversaries, Thunder and Lightning, Cam Cole and Will All Day at Booker T's Reality of Wrestling. They galvanized and they challenged the dominant tag team title holders, 51-50.
The dominant Puerto Ricans are in the house tonight. I am a Boricua myself. I am so proud that 51-50 has proudly carried those championships for as long as they have. The Boricuas are in a bodega brawl tonight. And that's going to be a great championship tag team match.
What you didn't see was the Rumble coming your way as well. It's time to fight on, and it's time to rumble. Let's head to the ring.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, and it is for the United Wrestling Network World Tag Team Championship. Introducing first, making their way to the ring.
Great crowd on hand, electricity in the air, and especially when you have the electric cowboy, Will All Day and Cam Cole. They've got an opportunity to make history.
Will All Day, Cam Cole.
Cameron Cole. Thunder and Lightning.
Known as Thunder and Lightning, as our fantastic ring announcer Will just put it. And these two here going to start their career off in the United Wrestling Network on the west side with a bang.
They just mad because they never gonna beat us. Yeah. There's no love in me. 50 on 50. It's
come the champions.
150.
Dominant at defenses here against the likes of former multiple-time tag team champions in their own right. Midnight Heat coming off of a victory on championship wrestling over Mariachi Montaña. What a entertaining matchup that was. But man, what a force. The king of the concrete jungle, Slice Boogie, and the radioactive Poppy, Danny Limelight, are as the champion.
TK, how about the atmosphere here tonight? We are sold out, standing room only here from Hollywood for the Red Carpet Rumble. What an incredible event. And we're going to get started with this incredible tag team match with the champions in the house.
Here to set the stage for our opening title contest, Will Matson.
The following contest is set for one fall, and it is for the United Wrestling Network World Tag Team Championships. Introducing first, the challengers. From Houston, Texas, the team of the Electric Cowboy, Mr. All Damn Day, Will Allday, and the final beat, here and go, Thunder and Lightning! And their opponents, straight out of the bodega in New York City, at a combined weight of 420 pounds, they are your United Wrestling Network World Tag Team Champions, Danny Limelight and Slice Boogie, 51-50.
United Wrestling Network World Tag Team titles on the line. What a way to kick off the Red Carpet Rumble. You know, the old song, it's the most wonderful time of the year. Well, not the holiday season, although Dave Marquez would think so, but the Red Carpet Rumble season, and for the first time, part of Sunday Night Slam.
Yeah, here in the United Wrestling Network, this is our proudest event. It is our premier event. It has come tonight here to Thunder Studios, and the tag team championships will be on the line, and it looks like Limelight versus Will Allday to get this thing started.
Yeah, and for the challengers, a respect that was forged in competition. These guys were rivals in reality of wrestling. They took each other to hell from bell to bell many times and know each other quite well, and now, you know, have been such a problem for one another. They said, let's join forces and be a problem for somebody else. They might be a big problem for the champs.
Well, the bottom line is Johnny LaQuasto needs to present a problem for 5150, who have been tag team champions since I was like 3 years old. And these guys continue to dominate this division. Hopefully they have a challenge in the ring tonight.
Reversal there by Will Allday. An incredible athlete is the Electric Cowboy. Great vertical leap there into the drop kick, and we're seeing, if there was any question, we're seeing some good continuity thus far. Look at this, little do-si-do. Little rodeo indeed for the Electric Cowboy. Camp Cole now with a drop kick of his own. Look at this, little double team action into the splash. Nicely done.
Splash with an elbow cover here, TK early. Yeah, that splash, he actually added a little sauce on top of it with that elbow.
And here's
nice.
Here's something you gotta factor in, Christian. This is a brand new minted team in Thunder and Lightning. So the champs, they could study individual film of Will Allday and Camp Cole, but don't have any film of them as a team to study to prepare for this title.
And just imagine they come in as a new team, TK, and they end up winning the United Wrestling Network Tag Team Gold. What a massive victory that would be.
Look at this, though. You got to have your head on a swivel when you're in there with 5150. Slice Boogie got him out there in the wrong part of town.
Yo.
And then out the outside the bodega.
Yo, son, that's exactly what I was going to say. That's how we fight behind the bodegas in Puerto Rico or in New York City. Whether it's the Bronx, Brooklyn, Queens, Staten Island, it doesn't matter. Much like the New York Knicks, these two continue to dominate and are and will be champions.
Heavy ground and pound there by one half of the tag team champions and the longest reigning world champion, singles champion in history, Danny Limelight. And man, talk about some chopped cheese. I'll tell you, when Slice hits you, you're gonna feel it in the morning.
Well, he's got that Derek Jeter-like shortstop glove for a hand. Massive hands.
Yeah, he's got big mitts, doesn't he? And Slice, look at this, hanging him out to dry. Oh my goodness, ricochet reaction there into the cover. Now goes Limelight, and Will All Day kicks out. The champs have divided, conquered. They're making quick tags, double teaming. That's what brought him to the dance, partner.
You know, here on the West Side, we've known about the United Wrestling Network. It has dominated this territory for the better part of 20 years. But if you're watching us for the first time on myaew.com, I mean, you're getting to know exactly what this division is all about. It's hard hitting. It's been dominated by these two Boricuas for quite some time. And whether it's Limelight or Boogie, these are two dangerous men who hold the gold.
Tag was made. Camp Cole in there for the challengers, and he's fresh. That was a timely tag because Will All Day had suffered a lot of punishment in there, courtesy of the champions. See what Cole can do. Look at this. Elevates him up into the gut buster. And now here's the cover. And you might see what the radioactive Poppy had for lunch at the bodega after that. My goodness, what impact.
I promise you I'm not related to Camp Cole, although you may think differently because of what I'm about to say, but this guy is athletic. He is dominant, and he is presenting a real challenge for the tag team champions, but he gets held up there by any means necessary. Slice Boogie from the outside.
Bad landing there for Cole, and look at that. Again, tag team excellence. Cutting off the ring, trapping a man in their corner where they can go to work. And now the heavy hitter, the home run slugger of the team. Slice Boogie back in there. Look at the power into the sidewalk slam. The champs are cooking with gas. Here's the cover by Slice, looking to put him away. No.
I mean, Slice isn't one of the most powerful men in the tag team division. He's one of the most powerful men in the United Wrestling Network. And that counts Gotham, Memphis, and wherever else we have professional wrestling running across the country and the world.
Well, you know, it's not too many guys that can match power with like the former champions, the Wolf Zaddies, Shea Cabrera, Bad Tito, Slice, and Danny were able to do that. They also took on the likes of Live Danger, two monstrous competitors. But I'll tell you, man, Camp Cole, you said he's an athlete. He's also very scrappy, and but he's got to fight his way out of this corner, and he's got a long way to go.
Much like the tostones we eat in Puerto Rico, you gotta first start off by frying them, then you flatten them and fry them some more. And that's exactly what Boogie and Limelight are doing to Camp Cole right now. Referee's gotta turn around. He's not seeing any of that.
Well, and the champions are just such experts of taking every shortcut they can, using any opportunity they can if the referee's got his back turned. The referee has got an unenviable task in this matchup, Christian, that's for sure. Look out here, another double team. What a knockout shot that was, and down goes Cole in a heap. Here's the cover now by Boogie, looking to put him away. No. But I think so far the champions have exposed the lack of experience as a team in All Day and Cole.
Yeah, it's true. I mean, they've actually looked pretty good and have held their own. But right now, for the last few moments, the tag team champs have been dominant in this fight. Limelight now legal.
The corner store followed by the street sweeper, and look out in an Empire state of mind. The Empire elbow. Limelight caught him with the knee on the way in, and then the big double stomp. Here's the cover by the radioactive Poppy, only accounted two.
That's the thing about Limelight. He's just going to hit you as much as he possibly can get away with. And this is how they have become tag team champions for as long as I can remember. And let's not forget that Danny Limelight was the longest reigning United World Champion before losing that title to Jordan Cruz some year ago.
Oh, look out here. Here's the golden opportunity. Very evasive is Camp Cole. He's got to dive, got to make that tag. Oh, no! Got pulled off the apron, did well all day. And things go from bad to worse for the challenger. Shotgun knees there by Limelight. Look out, here comes Boogie with the big suplex.
Boogie just hits that German so effortlessly, TK.
Such a powerhouse. Champs have everything going their way. They have literally turned the challengers inside out from the looks of things there on the outside. Now the count is on, and we'll see if the challengers can rally here.
Boogie kind of reminds me of that OG Anunoby style. He's a powerhouse. He's got some finesse in his game. And for Limelight, he's the point guard of the team. He's that Jalen Brunson style, but he gets dumped right there.
So much fight in Camp Cole, just trying to keep a vertical base. This time he got there. And look at Will All Day fly. Incredible hang time there by the Electric Cowboy. When you're in there with Will all day, I'll tell you, you're going to be riding the lightning. Look at the speed of this guy. Big flying forearm cannon job there, Christian.
Man, Will O'Day is fast.
Yeah, he goes 0 to painful in about 1 second. That is for sure incredible stuff. Again, the athleticism up and over. And we talk about myaew.com. Will O'Day's had some matches on Ring of Honor. Some great experience, and out in Gotham Wrestling had great matches, speaking of AEW, with the likes of Platinum Max Caster. Big disaster kick there, nicely done. Will all day, all kinds of fired up here, Christian.
Yeah,
Look out.
He's already shown his speed. Now he's gonna, my God, pulling the rope down. Cam Cole flying over the top. These two showing some tag team cohesion.
I don't know.
Maybe a comeback staging for this match.
I don't know if anybody's faster at a suicide dive than this guy. Look at this, wham.
Ton of speed from Will all day. Cam Cole, they could taste it. The United Wrestling Network Tag Team Gold within reach. Can they put away the radioactive Poppy and Slice Boogie for the gold?
Well, steal a page of the playbook from somebody of United Wrestling Network past. Kind of reminds me of Austin Aries, how fast Will all day is with that suicide dive. Steps off the Hurricane Rana, and now we're seeing some continuity here in the challengers. They're looking good here, Christian.
Yeah, they're really starting to pick up speed.
Moonsault press. Cole is perched. Frog splash. Here's the cover. New champ's coming. No!
My goodness.
History almost made here on the West Coast.
Slice Boogie's championship shoulders down for 2.8 right there. Cam Cole almost getting the dub. Taking those championships back on the plane with him.
I'll tell you, these guys, the challengers, are Texas tough. They took the best shots that the champs could dish out. They weathered the storm, and they've got their second win here and a new lease on life with the tag team titles up for grabs.
Boogie's got that front chancery. That's a dangerous spot. Boogie, superplex.
Nasty. Into the cover. Oh, man. That hand was coming down for 3. Just a sliver of studio light between the canvas and the referee's hand. Look at this, though. Look at the power. Oh, my gosh. Just manhandling Will all day. Will all day, though, with great balance, trying to fight his way out of this. And comes up with a modified cradle DDT there.
Yeah, he spiked Boogie right there, who seeing stars right now.
Cam Cole checks back in. Maybe some double teaming now by the challengers. It's what they got to do.
This is very impressive by Thunder and Lightning to make the trip. 3 hours flight to come over here and try to steal the tag team championships at the Red Carpet Rumble.
Uh-oh, got caught. You can see Limelight on the outside. Protected his partner there. Kept him in play. Oh my goodness, look out here. Just hangs him up out to dry. Tag is made. Now they're looking for that 4, 5, 6. They're rolling the dice. And they connect.
That's devastating. That might be it.
For the cover and the win. The champs retain in a thriller.
And still, your United Wrestling Network World Tag Team Champions.
What a championship defense that was.
51-50.
There you have it, Will Madsen making it all official. 51-50. They were tested, to be sure, but as dominant as ever. Double teaming, the name of the game. Hit the 4, 5, 6. And once again, standing tall and holding the gold. Let's take a look back at the action here, Christian. Take us through the replay.
Yeah, we saw the speed of Will all day. We saw the height and with which his vertical possesses. It was Cam Cole and Will all day staging a comeback after going down early. A beautiful Hurricane Rana. Tag team cohesion versus the visitors. But it was the New Yorkers and their violence and the continuous dominance of the tag team division in the United Wrestling Network.
We're the best tag team.
And when you thought it was over, when you thought Cam Cole had it done and a win and taking the tag team championships with him, it wasn't.
Yeah, we've seen some great tag teams out of Reality of Wrestling here in the United Wrestling Network, including Fly Def and now Cam Cole and Will all day. But just didn't have enough. There you saw was looking for the give me the loot. Nice counter there by Cole. And again, the athleticism of Will all day almost made the difference throughout this matchup. Incredible stuff.
The thing about Will is he's so nimble, and you see the agility of Cam Cole as well. Over the top. And right here, I thought this might do it. Cam Cole had him down for 2.8 seconds. And just Justin Borden, the official referee for this match, saying only 2.
Nasty superplex there. Had him dead in the center of the ring, almost dead to rights, but how about the guts personified there by Will All Day? And then it came down to this, partner, the 4-5-6.
We've seen that 4-5-6 devastate many a team here in the United Wrestling Network. There's a reason the Radioactive Boppy and Slice Boogie continue as world champions here in the United Wrestling Network. What a defense.
Who's gonna cut the check? Cut the check!
Here's the champ's dominant title defense. We'll be back with more at the Red Carpet Rumble.
God forbid something happens to your engine or your transmission. Now you got to figure out how to tow the car, where to tow it to, how much it's going to cost. Whereas you have a company like CarShield back you and you make a phone call and everything's taken care of.
So can you walk us through a little bit on like a car breakdown? What happens on the customer side and what you see?
Every day at our shop, there's people that just come in bawling their eyes out because their car's warranty just ran out and they got all these new expenses now that they have to pay for.
Some of the average costs on repairs, for instance, on a transmission would range anywhere from $3,000 to $7,000. Engines can go anywhere from $5,000 to $14,000, $15,000.
If you can get CarShield, do it. Don't even think twice. Give them a call, see what you could do to get on that program because it's going to give you peace of mind.
No other company protects drivers like CarShield. All you need to do is call CarShield now before your car breaks down.
CarShield can save you thousands. Just call before a breakdown happens. Call 800-764-56...
I'm not going in a shark cage tonight. I'm the manager of the Heritage Championship. I'm not going tonight. They can't force me to go tonight. I'm not going to go. A shark cage is for animals. I'm not going. They can't force Jordan Castle to go inside a shark cage, and I'm not going to do it. Champ, I'm so glad to see you. I can't go in there tonight. I don't care what they say. We'll talk to LaCosta. I'll do it. And you'll retain that championship. Because you're 1 in a million. Max $1 million.
Ladies and gentlemen, as we are live across the globe for the Red Carpet Rumble, it is now time for a grudge match in a completely different sense. Our next 2 competitors last fought in October as they flew across the world to Dubai to face off in a slap fight that unfortunately ended with one man suffering 4 facial fractures. And tonight, he makes his return in a slap fight rematch. So without further ado, it's time to introduce our competitors. Introducing first, he's being accompanied by his Director of Physicality, Shane Hartline, Marty the Moth Casaus.
Johnny LaQuasto setting the stage and retelling the story there. And in that story, Martin Casaus, Marty the Moth, he was the hammer and Zicky Dice was the nail.
Marty's hand has become quite the celebrity, as it has been known for destroying the career and nearly retiring Zicky Dice. We thought he was dead and gone, TK, but more recently we saw Zicky Dice in what I thought was a very compelling interview with David Marquez, and I've never seen a more focused and a more vengeful Zicky Dice. Many people have been waiting for this tonight. Tonight, the slap heard around the world, back on the table.
And his opponent, he is a former United Heritage and Television Champion, making his return to the United Wrestling Network, Outlandish Zicky Dice.
As Shane Hartline and Martin Casaus put it, they thought that they had made Zicky go bye-bye was the name of their feature film, quote unquote. But the rumors of the demise of Zicky Dice were grossly blown out of proportion by Hartline and company because the Outlandish one has healed up, he's back, and as I mentioned before, he's looking to settle the score.
And certainly you talk about the bones that have healed, the broken orbital, broken jaw of Zicky Dice that have slowly but surely healed. But the question is, what are the psychological wounds from Martin Casaus onto Zicky Dice after breaking a man, as he did, have repaired by tonight?
All right, both men line up. Zicky, you won the coin toss, so you will be slapping first. And right now, I'm going to hand it over to official Chris Massey. They're in your hands.
So Zicky will get the first shot here by way of winning the coin toss.
Why? Who decided that?
He won the coin toss. That's how
coin? Are you kidding me?
That's how these slap fights work.
The winner should go first. Martin crushed this guy's face some 6 months ago.
All right, quiet please. I want to hear all of the impact here.
Come on. Come on. Right on 3.
Measuring. Wind up. Here we go. Oh, come on now.
Now, wait a minute.
Are you kidding me? Who's the big tough guy that broke his face in the desert? Oh, saying he slipped there. Maybe his ankle gave out.
Oh, there's probably some of 5150 sweat on the floor there.
That must be it.
5. Hand and count. Right on 3.
Okay, we're going to see it here, TK.
The only problem with his feet are cold feet. There you go, winding up again.
I think someone called his name from the audience. It's like golf. You have to quiet down during a slap-off.
The scary thing is, I think you actually believe the stuff that you spew sometimes, Christian. All right, it's true. Maybe third time's the charm here.
Stay right there, Marty. Right there.
Now Hartline intercepts. Give me a break here.
That was a nearly average interception, if you ask me. And look at this. Effie's out here.
Who is a longtime friend of Zicky Dice. And this thing is, and he took the table, and he looks like he's heading to the hills here.
I've seen Effie on my algorithm a million times. Got to meet him for the first time tonight. Effie is one tough son of a gun.
Yeah, you know who isn't? Martin Casaus. Loves to dish it out, but he can't take it, apparently.
Would you just stand there and let a man slap you?
That's what it's all about. More questions than answers. We'll be back with more of Sunday Night Slam in the Red Carpet Rumble.
Come on. I got an idea.
In the morning with a sore jaw, headaches, maybe even ringing in your ears, all because you're grinding and clenching your teeth at night? That's exactly what was going on with me. I end up going to a dentist and he wants to charge over $600 for a night guard. That's when I found this, the Brooks night guard. This was a game changer. It's smaller than other night guards that I tried, which is a good thing because it doesn't make me gag. It could fit on the top or the bottom of the teeth. It's lightweight and super comfortable. Now the Brooks night guard redirects the bite force away from the back teeth, reducing jaw pain while still protecting the teeth. This unique design is what makes Brooks Night Guard different from all other traditional grind guards. Go to BrooksNightGuard.com and order yours today. Your teeth will thank you for it in the morning.
Go to BrooksNightGuard.com and use the promo code to activate your special TV offer. That's BrooksNightGuard.com. Order today and take advantage of this special TV offer. Your teeth will thank you for it in the morning.
On Championship Wrestling over Candy Girl. High stakes matchup here, potential championship implications. Got to get that heart rate up and get ready for action.
It's really been working for Delilah as well. She's got some cuts in her arms. She's looked shredded, quite frankly. I saw her in the locker room earlier. That aerobic style is paying off.
She is the best of them all,
Simone was in line for a United Wrestling Network world title match against Big Mama. The injury bug bit. Prior to that, we saw Simone in action right here at Thunder Studios Sunday Night Slam with a big win over Gypsy Mac, but trying to get back in position for title competition.
I've known Simone for the better part of a decade since she arrived in the United States from her native Australia. She started off as quite the sweetheart, someone that you could have coffee with, enjoy a conversation with, quickly turned into a bit of a nightmare, a dangerous competitor here in the women's division. Simone has her eyes, as Delilah Doom does, on Big Mama's title.
Big Mama has been dominant. Big Mama had a title defense right here in Thunder Studios against Alex Gracia, that big return match. Has defended the title in Gotham Wrestling, has been to Memphis Wrestling, and this, of course, Red Carpet Rumble season, always just a celebration of the entirety of the United Wrestling Network. And great to see these two back in action. And there you see, you talked about it, just the mean streak, the aggressive nature of Simone.
Simone, a multiple-time champion around the world, and some may say that it's gotten to her head. For me, it has just boosted her confidence, her swagger, her ability, and she's just gotten better and better in the ring over the past decade. Many folks covet Simone to be their champion. Simone looks to become the United Women's World Champion if she can get away with a victory tonight.
Simone picking a body part and taking it apart, and might cut down some of the aerobic movements here of Delilah Doom, but as I say that, look at the quickness. Incredible stuff here by Doom, and single leg pick, using her agility to stay one step ahead right now, Simone.
Well, this is what Delilah Doom brings to the ring, the speed, the agility. And even when Simone is elusive, she has eyes in the back of her head, does Delilah.
Love that, long way to go for the arm drag, but gets that pulse up, as she likes to say. Full Nelson now by Doom. Look at this. Uh-oh, yep. A little sweat into the oldies. I think I just aged myself with that reference.
That's all right.
Oh, look at this. Little step up action.
That's like 10 reps.
Checking the heart rate there, and now full head of steam. And it's the shot you don't see coming. Doom spelling doom for Simone and her title aspirations thus far. Doom looking great.
You know, Doom, her resting heart rate usually at about 110 or 120, but that's really because she's never resting. Constantly at work, constantly trying to improve is Delilah Doom.
Look at this, though, again. Just fighting with a chip on her shoulder is Simone, man, rearranging the head and neck, like taking a bottle cap off. Nasty stuff. Oh, and look at this reverse neck breaker using that second rope. Whiplash City, USA.
And that's that mean streak of Simone, using every inch of the squared circle to her advantage, an ultimate opportunist. Hanging up the back of the neck of Delilah Doom on that middle rope, and now attacking and isolating Delilah in the corner.
Nasty shots here, nowhere to go but down for Delilah Doom, and now even getting aggressive there with official Patrick Hernandez, just trying to intimidate anyone in her path is Simone.
2026 has been a banner year for Simone. Many have said Simone's mean streak has distracted from some of the love of the fans that she's had, as she blatantly just chokes Delilah on the corner. And I say it's done wonders for her career. She is coveted all around the world is Simone. And she looks to gain gold after a victory here over Delilah. I can't see how LaQuasta wouldn't give her a shot.
Well, the wind of the Queen of Aerobic style is going to be tested. Her cardio is going to be tested. Going to be hard to catch a breath after that plate choke. Beautiful snap suplex. Can't do it any better than that. Into the cover. Does not elect to hook the leg there. But you can see the anguish all over the face of Doom. She is paying the price, as anybody does that's in there with Simone.
I mean, aerobics help with cardiovascular. They help with stamina. But do they help you when you're in there in a brawl like you are now with Simone.
Well, the old adage when working out is no pain, no gain, and that is going to be tested here. Here's the cover by Simone again, a little lackadaisical with these covers, but dishing out all kinds of punishment is Simone thus far.
Simone taking her time, picking apart her opponent tonight. Very impressive has been Simone this year. And again, she knows what's in front of her. She knows the opportunities that lie ahead with a victory here at a premier event from Thunder Studios like Red Carpet Rumble.
Hold on here, partner. Going back to the well there with that neck breaker, now going for the cover, and has really just taken apart her challenger here.
You know, and I actually like that cover. She's putting all of her weight on top of the two shoulders of Delilah. And for every time Delilah kicks out, it's going to take some of that aerobic energy away from her. Trying to break down her challenger is Simone.
Yeah, went back to the well one too many times there. Went for the neck breaker again, did not pay off. Look at the agility now by Doom, looking for a little Mahi straw cradle here. Hold on, here's the cover. And now into a camel clutch. We got a fight on our hands, and Friday Night Fights returns August 28th right here in Thunder Studios, the home of combat sports. Some pugilism of the professional ranks, pro boxing, but look at this. Doom has got Simone in a bad way, and now going to the hair.
Yeah, just grabbing the hair right in front of the referee, who starts a 5 count. Breaks it though, and that was enough to pick the feet and drop Delilah on her face.
Tell ya. Simone is lucky that Doom isn't bald, or she would have been sent on a one-way trip to Tap Town. You gotta believe, would have had no choice, I think, but now shoes on the other foot. Oh, wrenching back, my goodness. The pressure on the neck here, unbelievable after the damage that's been done. This could do it.
Yes.
Gotta fight the grip.
Yeah, C7, 8, and 9 spinal cord, they're getting bent in ways it should not be. And a ton of compression on Delilah, who's showing the effects of that submission.
And you can hear just the support in the crowd. They know and they can see etched on the face of Doom the pain, the punishment that she has endured, trying to rally Delilah Doom to get some of that energy that she's so known for. Adrenaline can do wonders. Look out, here comes Doom. Oh, man. Got caught coming across the plate.
Just took a little too much time to attack there on the outside. Simone, well scouted, was able to knock her with an elbow. And then Simone using that middle rope. Again, we've seen it time in and time out throughout this fight. Simone continues to use the ropes and the environment around the squared circle to her advantage.
And again, just does, you know, aggressiveness in excess. Just, you know, one shot across that rope could have been enough to turn the tide. But time and time again, I mean, just no remorse for what she does to her opponents in there.
The striking of Simone has really gone to a new level.
Well, and that was really always her strong point. You know, she had a kickboxing background, but now she's really added the submission game. And full head of steam, and again, just nearly cutting Doom in half with these shoulder strikes in the corner.
Yeah, Doom with nowhere to go. She's right there in the corner. And an Irish whip, and it looks like Simone's gonna go for it again, with no one home, my goodness. And did her head hit that ring post? Or perhaps her shoulder?
Perhaps right in the mush, right in the mouth. Might have got a mouthful of metal there. And this is a huge opportunity as the crowd starts to surge, to rally behind Doom. Can Doom feed off of this? What could she possibly have left in the tank?
Delilah Doom, elusive, incredible maneuvers over and over, gonna jaw jack Simone.
And I love, again, it all goes back to the workout, a variation of lunges there, and the jawbreaker in stereo, and now a couple flying lariats here by Delilah Doom, who is cooking. More movement than a Zumba class right now by Doom, but look at this, the striking to fight her way out of there.
Power on display by Doom, but it was Simone fighting out with those elbows.
Took the rug from under Simone there, and Simone has spent a lot of time hitting that turnbuckle. Little jazzercise action. Boy, hitting from all angles here, Christian.
Doom has speed, Doom has precision. It is the quickness we've witnessed tonight. Can Doom somehow find a way to put away Simone? My God!
What a guillotine leg drop And Simone just crumbles to the outside. Crowd loving this. What a comeback by Delilah Doom, and that's where her aerobics comes into play. As the match goes into deep water, still got some energy. Man, suicide dive to the outside.
Simone got dropped like a sack of potatoes there. Now Doom looks to attack once again. Outside of the squared circle. Hits her double knees. This sold-out crowd here in LA is fired up for Delilah Doom.
Got her with that Meteora, but now, could roll back in, try and force the count out, but I think Delilah Doom wants to get this thing done in the center of the ring. Wants to make a statement with a victory here. Can't waste much time. Looking to spring in, perhaps. Does so. Tornado DDT. And the eyes looking very strange. The light's on, but nobody's home for Simone. Here's the cover. Man, close call, near fall.
That's as close as you get, TK. Delilah Doom, who some might say is the underdog in this fight, was down and out, and she has mounted a comeback for the ages. Looks to lift up Simone again.
Oh, look at this, raking the face, raking the eyes. By any means necessary, that double underhook into the DDT. Here's the cover. Simone gets the dupe.
Here is your winner,
Simone hails from Queensland, Australia, and caught her in that Queensland clinch. Dropped her down, gets the win in the Queensland cinch. Has got something to say. If looks could kill, we'd all be pushing up daisies.
Simone is one tough son of a gun.
Big Mama, you're next, baby. I want my title match next Sunday Night Slam. Delilah first, you next. And that United Wrestling Network World Women's Championship belt, that's mine!
I'm going to tell you, TK, I believe every word that comes out of the Australian's mouth. Simone says that championship is hers, and it might be a matter of time.
More action coming your way at the Red Carpet Rumble.
Unbelievable. I knew they were up to something. I should have known it was too good to be true. Where's Laquasso? He's in catering.
I'm coming. I know. I was out there.
Did you see that? That man broke 4 bones in my face, Laquasto. I have been training for almost a year to get my hands on one of those buffoons. Please tell me there is something you can do. It's the Red Carpet Rumble, for crying out loud.
Yeah, we can do anything. This is wrestling. This is the Red Carpet Rumble. We need to try to get a tag match against those two.
Are you
the only
thinking what I'm
slot needs
thinking?
to be the tag. Why don't you go ask them if they'll face us in a tag match? How about that?
Yeah.
Zicky and Effie. Ask them if they'll do it.
Ask them.
You want me to ask them to compete in a tag match? Oh no, after what just happened out there, there's no place for any of that in the Red Carpet Rumble. I'm not gonna ask Marty and Shane to compete in a tag match against you two. I'm going to tell them they are competing in a tag match against you two. Get ready.
Yes! Yes! Oh, I'm sorry, Daddy. That's my slap band.
You got this.
I thought you would have liked that.
I only need the bottom
honestly.
half.
God forbid something happens to your engine or your transmission, now you got to figure out how to tow the car, where to tow it to, how much it's going to cost. Whereas you have a company like CarShield back you and you make a phone call and everything's taken care of.
So can you walk us through a little bit on like a car breakdown? What happens on the customer side and what you see?
Every day at our shop, there's people that just come in bawling their eyes out because their car's warranty just ran out and they got all these new expenses now that they have to pay for.
Some of the average costs on repairs, for instance, on a transmission would range anywhere from $3,000 to $7,000. Engines can go anywhere from $5,000 to $14,000, $15,000.
If you can get CarShield, do it. Don't even think twice. Give them a call, see what you can do to get on that program because it's going to give you peace of mind.
No other company protects drivers like CarShield. All you need to do is call CarShield now before your car breaks down.
CarShield can save you thousands. Just call before a breakdown happens. Call 800-764-5611.
And here it is. Is that a shark cage or a snark cage? Because it's going to be the home of Jordan Castle for our Heritage title matchup. And here comes the challenger, Matthias, checking out that cage that'll house the pipsqueak manager of Maximilian, Jordan Castle. And so this really looks to be the best case scenario, best opportunity for Matthias to make history here, Christian.
There's no question about it, TK. I mean, I'm calling that a castle cage tonight. That's ringside. And Jordan himself will be locked within. And for Matthias, 0-2 against the champion for the Heritage title, but some say he's been cheated out of that championship because the pipsqueak keeps getting involved.
Yeah, castle cage, huh? But not for a rook, for a crook. And there's nothing Castle can do when he gets locked in there.
Speak of the devil.
And Maximilian, wow. We talk about the history of the Red Carpet Rumble. That is the original Heritage Championship of the National Wrestling Alliance. And where did he get his hands on that?
It's an absolutely beautiful championship, one with a ton of history.
Well, we've heard Castle say that he's held the Heritage title more than Willie Mack, more than Sean Ricker, now known as L.A. Knight. And so I guess he just figures he is deserving of that legacy championship, as he claims to be the most dominant Heritage champion in United Wrestling Network history.
I like it. It's got that gold, and much like the golden skin of the champion from Montenegro.
Please. Here to set the stage.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, and it is for the United Wrestling Network World Heritage Championship, where Jordan Castle will be locked inside of a shark cage. Introducing first, the challenger. From Gold Country, California, weighing in at 237 pounds, the Strength Warrior, Matthias!
Velvet Virgin in the corner right now. In the corner. In the corner. And you put your head down like a good boy. I'm gonna need all you fat inbreds to show your champion some respect. From Montenegro, standing 6'4", weighing 245 pounds, he is your reigning, defending Heritage Heavyweight Champion. 1 in a million, Maximilian.
Well, lucky for Castle, they didn't lock him up. I wish he would have been making that announcement from the confines of the cage.
The question is, TK, will Jordan Castle actually go into the cage?
Oh, I don't think he has a choice. Here's head matchmaker and official Johnny LaCosto is gonna make sure the Castle gets in. That is a. Oh yeah, there you go. Look at that, LaCosto bowing up.
And I actually find it funny that the cage is about 3 inches shorter than the height of Jordan Castle,
making it as uncomfortable as possible.
Yes.
And there he is. Look at that. Look at the look on the face. Yeah, what a crybaby.
Shut up!
I'm not sure if his lips are sweating or if it's tears falling into his mouth.
It's okay. You got this, champ.
Yeah, get him a crying towel.
You're going to be the champion. We're going to lead champion.
Closto throwing up, getting him in that cage. Closto back in the day had to, no stranger of intimidating people, had to interview the likes of Scrap Iron Adam Pearce in the back. And look at this. Matthias has got that free lane to go to work. He doesn't have to have his head on a swivel, Christian. He doesn't have to expect to get tripped up by Castle at any moment. And he is all business right now as the challenger in total control. Look at this, suspended vertical suplex delivers.
Matthias is one bad hoss with a ton of power and strength, a fundamental wrestler who can do it all over the ring, inside and out, and that's exactly where he might need to go. As you see now, the champion, Maximilian, checking on the hunched over Jordan Castle.
And now these two, champion and challenger, going to war right in front of Castle. Castle, boy, Castle
Wait a minute.
Found a way to, uh-oh, pull him into that cage. Man, so Castle is a factor despite this shark cage thus far, and now Maximilian using the cage as a weapon. And we take a look at this.
Yeah, what a shot from our production team of Jordan Castle suffering early in this match in the confines of that cage. As now the action goes back to the squared circle and the champion's advantage.
Well, I gotta say, Maximilian, it was a smart move to get out there near the cage and Castle, because prior to that, Matthias was dominating the early going of this matchup, was in total control. The cage became a factor. Matthias ate a big shot, and he looks almost out on his feet here, Christian.
It's crazy how JC can be a distraction even when he's locked into that cage.
Well, Matthias ventured a little too close, and Castle was able to get his hands on him momentarily, and that's all it took. And now getting trucked by the Mammoth of Montenegro as Maximilian goes for the cover, only accounted two.
What a hell of a clothesline from the Mammoth of Montenegro. Maximilian, as you see Jordan cheering on his champion with the Silver Heritage Championship, the more modern version, within his clutches.
That classic version, hold on, look at this. Big belly-to-back suplex by the champion, held by the likes of X-Pac back in the day, and greats of the United Wrestling Network like Willie Mack, Scorpio Sky, Ryan Taylor, and more. Here's the cover now by Matthias, looking to retain, and Maximilian looking to retain. Now, if Matthias can't get it done here, I don't see him getting another shot anytime soon. He's got to take advantage.
Well, some would say he's 0-2 in Heritage Championship shots, but others would say that those two losses were controversial and that without the help of Jordan Castle, we would see Matthias as champion walking into the Red Carpet Rumble today.
Well, Matthias won the Jordan Castle Invitational to earn a title shot, and then Castle said, your shot's right now. He was jumped by Maximilian. Maximilian was able to win that, and Johnny the Quasto doing what's right. He said he's going to get his rightful shot as Matthias. He gets it here on the biggest stage of the United Wrestling Network as part of the Red Carpet Rumble, but the more things change, the more they stay the same. 1 in a million, Maximilian is dominating this matchup right now.
You know, and as you look there at Jordan Castle again, celebrating the early dominance of his champion in this match. That's that Max factor. And Matthias smartly goes to the corner.
Great counter there. Maximilian's put so many away. And look at this now, taking a look at Castle in the cage. And Matthias, the challenger, starting to fight back here. And there's nothing Castle can do about it. Champion gets the boot up there, full head of steam, right into the spine buster. The challenger with the high impact there, Christian.
And for my money, that's one of the best spine busters in professional wrestling today, but wasting no time is Matthias.
What a power slam into the cover.
And only two there, TK. You know, some might say a blue chipper, and not me, of course, but some might say a blue chipper like Matthias is, look at Jordan Castle crying his eyes out from the potential loss of that title. A blue chipper like Matthias would be the guy to represent the company in the Heritage Championship going around the world for the United Wrestling Network.
Oh, look out here, looking for that max factor again, trying to fight the wrist control, fight the hands. Oh, head meeting of the minds. What a clash that was. Uh-oh, look at this. He's trying to steal a page out of the playbook.
Yeah, that max factor's in, TK. That's in deep.
Yeah, that's the Matthias factor.
And the champion is in jeopardy here.
Uh-oh. Referee gets squished in the corner.
And oh my goodness.
Nasty low blow by the champion, undetected. But, you know, if Matthias has anything going for him, it's at least Castle is locked in that cage, but he's still got trouble here. And I believe that the champion he has taken the key from the official. No, this can't be allowed. Get LaQuasto out here. You cannot let him out. That is the stipulation of this match. He's got to stay in that cage.
It looks like Gollum might escape from the cage now, and he does.
What in the heck?
Now, wait a minute.
He is locking the champion in the cage.
Jordan Castle, ever the brilliant manager here in the United Wrestling Network, is locking Maximilian in the cage.
Yes, and safely in the cage. And here's the thing. The official is back to his feet. And is he going to start a count here?
Veteran referee Chris Massey.
Oh my goodness.
Starting the count, oh no.
Do you realize this, Christian? The title can only change hands by pinfall or submission. If Maximilian stays in that cage and gets counted out, Matthias will win the match, but he won't win the title. And look at this, he cannot open that cage.
Yeah, that thing is locked and sealed shut. Might as well weld the thing closed. Matthias trying his hardest to open that cage.
Unbelievable. The depths that Maximilian and Castle will stoop, but I mean, taking advantage.
These are two men that understand the rules. And Matthias now chasing JC around the ring, and Castle running for his life.
In hot pursuit, and I think the count is up to 6 or 7 there. Round and round they go. And that little pipsqueak scurrying.
No. The referee rang the bell.
Here is your winner by countout,
Matthias was in chase. He broke the count back in there.
Still, your United Wrestling Network Heritage Champion, Maximilian.
Unbelievable. So Matthias slid back in before the count of 10. He wins the match by count out, but of course Maximilian holds on to the gold in dubious fashion. Oh, you might not be celebrating now that you see this view, Castle.
Jordan Castle's got to escape the clutches of Matthias.
Nowhere to go for the pipsqueak. Oh, look at him begging, pleading. Just looking for a low blow. And that was not having any part of it there. And now,
look at the look on the face of the champion.
Yeah, how you like being locked in that cage
and
now,
he can't get out.
Look out here, look out here. Powerbomb to the pipsqueak. Powerbomb to the pipsqueak, I love it.
A tragedy tonight in Los Angeles.
You say tragedy, I say triumph. Matthias, oh, they want more. Look at this crowd.
This crowd is unhinged. Too many inbreds.
Oh my God. And it looks as if Matthias is going to oblige, and there's nothing the Mammoth of Montenegro can do. Another powerbomb.
Jordan Castle might be broken in half. 2 power bombs from Matthias. And the record books will say Matthias beat Maximilian tonight. But he goes home empty-handed here at the Red Carpet Rumble.
Yeah, those pipsqueak bombs are going to have to be a consolation prize, a moral victory for Matthias, who did get the win by way of countout, but will not take home the gold. And I got to believe that this issue is not over. More coming your way at Sunday Night Slam.
could ever understand just how much this means to me. Here I am, professional wrestler, a champion in professional wrestling. It's all I've ever dreamed of. And yeah, everyone else in the locker room is gonna say the same exact thing, but I'm not them. I'm better than them. And in my delusional brain, it just means more to me. I love the life I'm creating for myself. I love the grind of being champion. I love having a target on my back. And I love always looking over my shoulder. Because no one wants to be your friend when you have the top prize. And sure, eventually my time at the top is gonna come to an end. But not tonight. Not at the Red Carpet Rumble. And certainly not against Latino meat, Che Cabrera, a man I can't even knock off his own feet. And it just doesn't matter. Because I simply refuse to lose. And for one more night, I'm gonna keep living in my own delusion.
The day has arrived. What's up, Johnny? I just want you to know that, look, everyone knows what Jordan Cruz is capable of, but I'm not sure if everyone knows what you are capable of. I've known you for over a decade now, and this match is not a longevity prize. You have earned it over the years, but specifically, you have earned it recently. There's no doubt in my mind you are the #1 contender, and everyone is going to see that.
I appreciate that. You see, you've known me since I've had no hair, wore a mask, leader of the revolution, tag team success with the Wolf Zaddies. But this isn't about tag teams anymore. This is about me, Che Cabrera. So Jordan Cruz, I know you're watching. I want you to know one thing, nothing but respect. You've had a good run with that title, but now it's my time to run with it. And as cliche as this sounds, at the end of the night, when you're lying on your back, looking up at the lights, you're gonna realize one thing and one thing only, that you just got beat by Latino meat.
Voice assistants work well in quiet living rooms, but in lobbies, retail floors, and airports, they quickly fall apart. Too noisy, too chaotic. Meet Napster Station, designed exactly for those spaces. A purpose-built hardware that hears only you, even when there's a crowd around you.
And it doesn't just listen. It responds with audiophile-grade sound and a design that truly belongs in the space.
I have a scheduled meeting. Could you please inform my host that I've arrived?
Certainly. May I have the name of the person you're visiting?
Retail, hospitality, healthcare, enterprise, anywhere expertise meets the public, where clear communication matters most. Napster Station doesn't blend into your environment. It elevates it, bringing a face to AI directly in the moment.
Calm down, everything's fine. We do not use this unless the conditions are right. What do you want, officer?
What the hell was that out there?
I'll tell you what that was. The conditions weren't right for my client.
Conditions? You signed a contract. It's the Red Carpet Rumble. What are you talking about?
I said green M&Ms only, and
only green.
Color.
You
what kind of organization
all
is
physicality with Zicky.
Yeah. Physicality only happens for my client when conditions are perfect. The weather is off, it's a little too cold in here, and he wants only green M&Ms. So we're out. We're leaving.
Well, you know what the conditions are perfect for?
What?
I just spoke moments ago with both Zicky and Effie. Effie, proven to be one of the toughest maniacs in professional wrestling. We all know Zicky loves being punched in the face.
He does.
So you two are also going to enjoy it as well. You know why? It's the Red Carpet Rumble. I'm tired of both of you. It's tag team action. You two versus Zicky and Effie. Get ready.
No. You can't. I'll sue you. I'll sue you for everything you got. Look, kisser.
You can't make me. My shoulder hurts. I can't wrestle.
Did you wrestle? It's a long time ago. I used to wrestle.
I love it. Casals and Heartline going to have to put their money where their mouth is, and now it's world title time. You heard, poignant words by Johnny LaQuasto, very emotional, talking about Che Cabrera, the Guatemalan Goliath, as you like to call him, Latino meat, saying you've earned this. This isn't a longevity prize. And you've earned it recently. You know, you had a long tag team title reign. How about retiring the legendary Navajo Warrior from United Wrestling Network competition? And other big victories in the single ranks. Cabrera gets his date with destiny here at the Red Carpet Rumble.
Yeah, Cabrera is legit. He's a powerhouse. He's also got speed to back it up. A dominant tag team champion once, but now the biggest opportunity of his life lies in front of him as he challenges for the United World Championship right now.
There was certainly controversy in the way the world title reign began for Jordan Cruz, but I think he silenced the critics with some incredible title defenses, especially right here in Thunder Studios against the likes of the Masterpiece, Chris Masters, Mr. No Days Off, Fred Rosser, Willie Mack, defeated the Epic in Championship Wrestling. The champion has been dominant, but can he defeat one of the all-time greats, one of the fixtures of the United Wrestling Network? As you heard Cabrera say, he's been through many eras, but now will this be the era of Latino meat as the champ?
There you see it, the biggest prize in the United game, the World Championship held by Jordan Cruz for more than a year. This man has dominated the singles division here in the United Network, and perhaps the pressure mounting in the mind of Che Cabrera. And you highlighted it earlier, TK, big victory after big win after big title defense for Jordan Cruz. Let's go to Will for the announcements.
The following contest is set for one fall, and it is for the United Wrestling Network World Championship. Introducing first, the challenger from Guatemala City, Guatemala, weighing in at 245 pounds, Latino means Che Cabrera.
Looks to be in the shape of his life.
And his opponent from Lafayette, Louisiana, weighing in at 225 pounds, he is your United Wrestling Network World Champion, Jordan Cruz.
That's what it's all about, Christian. The United Wrestling Network World title on the line. And you got 30 competitors here in the back that are probably keeping a close eye on this, because of course later on the Red Carpet Rumble, 30 will enter, one will win. The winner of the Rumble will be granted a shot at that world title. But who will be the champion after this one? Will it be the incumbent champion Cruz? And look at this, looking to make quick work is Cabrera.
Cabrera going for that clothesline early on, unable to take Cruz off his feet, goes right for it again and drops him.
Out the back door there. And getting his bearings now as the champion. Kind of uses the corner there to score with the enziguri. And unloading the big shots here on the challenger is the champion, Jordan Cruz. But the power of Cabrera, something Cruz going to have to deal with here, Christian.
Yeah, Guatemalan Goliath, one of the toughest and most powerful men in the United Wrestling Network. And there you see it, an exhibit of said power.
Snake Eyes there by the challenger, catches him with the boot, looking to make history right in the early going. The forearm across the jaw. Cabrera looks like he brought his A game. He is not taking this championship opportunity lightly, but speaking of lightly, a leaner Che Cabrera than we've seen in quite some time.
Yeah, you said it, TK. He's certainly in the best shape of his life.
Of course, Thunder Studios, the home of combat sports. You can see Dirty Boxing right here, August 29th. And they're going to mix it up. Boy, it doesn't get more physical than that, but perhaps it does here with our world title on the line. And it has been striking warfare thus far, and a big missile there by Cabrera, and the champ kind of rolling out to the safety of the apron to the sidelines here.
Champ's in trouble here. Perhaps got a stinger in that left shoulder, trying to find the feeling in his left hand, and Cabrera's going to look to take advantage, continuing his attack.
I love it there. The challenger circling the ring and not allowing the champion to get out there to take a breather, pushing the pace. And look at this, man, just putting that arm on the dissection pan and picking it apart.
This is the thing about Che Cabrera. He's got the mind of a champion already. He sees Jordan losing some feeling in that left arm, and he's going to continue the attack. And now really focused on dismantling one of the appendages of the champion.
Holding on for dear life there is the champion, trying to hold on to that post and using it for leverage, and pulls in the challenger, and Latino Meat goes down in a heap on the outside.
Now, we're in Thunder Studios. That was a thunderous collision, shoulder to post for Che Cabrera, who has not gotten up since colliding with that steel ring post.
Yeah, normally you need a cumulonimbus cloud for thunder and lightning to come out like that. Look at this, grounded pound now by the champion, as it had been a very fast start by the challenger. I mean, you had Cabrera really looking to run back the opening kickoff for the touchdown, but biding his time as the champion, and right now Cruz is in the driver's seat.
Yeah, Che, I had a chance to sit down with him earlier tonight and just talk to him off camera, off the record, and just say, like, how do you feel, man? This is the biggest chance of your life. You could become the United World Champion tonight. And, you know, he seemed as cool as a cucumber when speaking to him, just like it was any other fight. Really nothing can get in this guy's head. But right now, his head in the grasp of the champion as that submission hold is in deep under the jaw of Che Cabrera.
Making things very uncomfortable for the challenger. The crowd trying to urge Cabrera back to a vertical base. They do. He is there. We'll see if he can catch lightning in a bottle here and get the offense going again. Full head of steam. What a shot by the champion. Just bringing the high heat across the plate, pitching the fastball. Here's the cover. Count of two.
And it follows up with that basement drop kick right to the temple of Che Cabrera. I'm surprised he didn't get three there. Did the champion Jordan Cruz. As, man, now the shoulder of both men compromised in this fight. The audience is getting behind Che Cabrera, and Cruz gonna mock this sold-out crowd here from Compton, California.
Ooh, nasty 12-6 elbow there right on top of the cabeza of Latino Meat, and the champion going to work here. He has turned this thing around in a big way, and it is tough to fight from underneath against Cruz because, quite frankly, Christian, he doesn't make many mistakes. He doesn't take unnecessary risks.
Well, let's be honest, this champion is chiseled out of diamond. This is a man with a physique of a god, and it's not just show muscles, it's go muscles. This guy has beat the who's who of the United Wrestling Network, whether it was Chris Masters, Fred Rozier. A lot of guys have come in and tried to fight for that championship, and they've all come up short.
Time-tested stuff here with the sleeper. You saw the tongue hanging out of the mouth of Cabrera. He was about to have the lights turned out on him there, but was able to escape using the corner. Look at this, the quickness. Look for the spear. Will scouted by the challenger. Saw that one coming.
That Che's gonna look to muscle him up, does. Trying to place him on that top rope. A ton of sweat between these two guys. It's hard to get a grasp of your opponent, but plus both shoulders.
Oh my God! Whoa! Suplex, and they both go tumble into the outside. And this big title clash, boy, it might end in a double count out here, Christian. I don't know if either can get up from that.
Fans appreciating the collision, and ultimately with the cement under the on the ground here at Thunder Studios.
Boy, I'll tell you, we do not want to see a double count out here, Christian, but, you know, the officials got a job to do. The count up to 5.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised, TK. They hit hard and fast on the ground there. And referee Justin Borden just doing his job. If they can't get in there and fight, they're going to have to throw this thing away.
And it was just a whirling dervish with the body weight of both men. There's no way to brace for that kind of impact. just unpredictable the way you're going to land out there. They break the plane, and this title clash will continue somehow, some way. They're able to fight on.
Look at Latino meat there. Irish whip from across the ring. I got to tell you, TK, you know, whoever wins this match is going to be watching the Red Carpet Rumble in our main event very closely, because the winner of that match will challenge for the title. Will it be Cruz? Will it be Che? Only time will tell. Massive power slam by Che and a cover right in there. And that's it. No!
Somehow, some way, out of that tumble to the outside, Cabrera came back the fresher of the two. Once champion and challenger were back in the ring, and you're right, that was a titanic power slam, beautifully done, but not enough. And you can see the champion just holding on to that back. He's being put through the ringer time and time again, and eventually those title defenses are going to catch up with you, and tonight might be the night.
There's a reason I coined the term Guatemalan Goliath for Che. He is as tall as he is wide, and it's all muscle. And what a champion he would be if he can somehow pull the strap away from Jordan Cruz tonight. Many a man have tried, but they've all failed.
Trading like Wall Street here, champion and challenger. Who wants it more? Who can dig down, find that little something extra? And where is Cabrera going? You know, with the title on the line, he might take some chances here.
This has turned into a brawl on the apron.
Oh my gosh, look at this. Look at how the agility and the strength of the champion.
Oh,
how on earth did he score that superplex? But he did. Here's the cover and the win, no.
You could see that when attempting that pinfall, Jordan Cruz could not hook the leg. It is that left shoulder that has been compromised over and over during this fight.
That was insanity. Just A, the agility, B, the power. At this point in the matchup, Christian, to get that kind of springboard suplex there, superplex, amazing.
You know, some might not like the tactics of Jordan Cruz during his title reign, but he is as impressive of a specimen of a champion that we have witnessed in professional wrestling. Sunset powerbomb into the turnbuckle from Cruz.
Wait, the champ is an expert at using the ring, his environment as a weapon, but he got caught. Look at this, big time backbreaker there. Out of that kind of emerald explosion position, and now the neck breaker, incredibly done there by
That's
Cabrera.
trouble, TK, that's
History,
trouble.
new champ, here we go. Oh, the hand was coming down.
Was that three?
That was as close as they come. But the champ got that shoulder out of there and is hanging on for dear life as Jordan Cruz, the reigning champion. But for how much longer? Maybe minutes.
Fans here at Thunder Studios showing their support for the challenger, Che Cabrera. They are sick and tired of the antics, the tactics of Jordan Cruz. They want to see a new champion in Latino meet, and can the Guatemalan Goliath get it done tonight?
Last time we saw Cabrera in this building, he was sitting at ringside trying to cheer on his partner, Bad Dude Tito. Obviously, they fell on some hard times and a lot of friction, but solely focused here. Oh my gosh, keeping them guessing.
Oh my goodness.
Dear Lord, a DDT to the floor. The champ, well, I'll tell you, problems with his partner is the least of Cabrera's worries right now. After that, and smelling blood in the water is the champion. Another DDT rolls him right into the center of the ring. Nowhere to go, but Cabrera finds a way.
Jordan Cruz wasting no time, attempting that sleeper hold immediately. Can he put out Che Cabrera before Cabrera can break the hold? The rope is about 6 inches away from his outreached arm, but Cabrera losing consciousness quickly.
Yeah, he's already been compromised with a pair of DDTs, so the lights were already getting dim, and this is a perfect way to put out the lights for good here.
He might be out,
TK. He's changing colors, Christian. The referee checking the arm there. It drops lifeless. Right now is the challenger. It drops again one more time, and we are going to have a brand new champion here as part of the Red Carpet Rumble.
Cruz about to retain.
No, sir. He's got a little something left, a little fire left in that belly. Cabrera doing everything he can, and I don't know how he's still holding on. That sleeper is still in deep. but he gets back to his feet. Only the power of Cabrera can save him. And he snapmares his way out of there. And you got to breathe deep right now. He's got to get some oxygen back in that body, Christian, in a hurry. To literally catch his second win. And he almost looks out on his feet here, does the challenger, and that's not going to help. Big knee right up the middle by the champion.
Flying knee right on the button from Jordan Cruz. And now Cruz, is he going to look for the no more sorrow? Can he put away Che Cabrera? My God, he hit it.
He hit it. Can he capitalize? The champ goes for the cover. The champ does it yet again.
Here is your winner, and still your United Wrestling Network World
Another gutsy title defense. Another incredible challenger steps up to the plate and is dispatched by the champion.
That guy likes it.
The elation of the champion, heartbreak for Cabrera. Got the opportunity to step out on his own under the bright lights to claim the world title, but it was not to be, not on this night.
You can see the champion showing his exhaustion. He has been in an absolute war with Che Cabrera. As we're going to go to the replay now and take a look at the action we just witnessed.
Tell them what I'm talking about.
During the announcements, it was the poise of the champion that showed early, but the power on display. A gorilla press from Che Cabrera.
What an epic clash. Look at this. Followed it up with the boot. In the early going, it looked like Cabrera, the challenger, might walk away with this thing in a hurry. Make quick work of the champion. But I'll tell you, the champion is built for wars. He's built for battles, wars of attrition, and he proved it yet again.
Hit him with that basement drop kick, and then it was only two there. And we witnessed a massive collision at the outside. Look how dangerous this was. Both men dumping down to the cement. A power slam like none other from Che Cabrera, and the Guatemalan Goliath mere inches away from becoming champion.
Incredible superplex there. What guts, what power by the champion. You can't deny the skills and pulling out all kinds of tricks from the playbook there. And how about this nasty stuff?
Even with the shoulder injury, Che Cabrera again and again displaying his power. Head colliding from the champion to the canvas there, and then a massive DDT to the outside, spiking Che. I didn't think he was going to get up from that. A beautiful submission, but it was Che able to get out of that and fight on.
And then there you saw it. No more sorrow for the 1, 2, 3. And the champion just able to outlast an incredibly powerful and game challenger here. And who on earth is going to stop the dominant reign of Jordan Cruz?
He's beaten the who's who of the United Wrestling Network. Tonight he gets a big victory over the Guatemalan Goliath. Hell of a championship defense by Jordan Cruz.
More to come, including the incredible 30-participant Red Carpet Rumble. We'll be right back.
Waking up in the morning with a sore jaw, headaches, maybe even ringing in your ears, all because you're grinding and clenching your teeth at night? That's exactly what was going on with me. I end up going to a dentist and he wants to charge over $600 for a night guard. That's when I found this, the Brooks night guard. This was a game changer. It's smaller than other night guards that I tried, which is a good thing because it doesn't make me gag. It could fit on the top or the bottom of the teeth. It's lightweight and super comfortable. Now the Brooks night guard redirects the bite force away from the back teeth, reducing jaw pain while still protecting the teeth. This unique design is what makes Brooks Night Guard different from all other traditional grind guards. Go to BrooksNightGuard.com and order yours today. Your teeth will thank you for it in the morning.
Go to BrooksNightGuard.com and use the promo code to activate your special TV offer. That's BrooksNightGuard.com. Order today and take advantage of this special TV offer. Your teeth will thank you for it in the morning.
It's put up or shut up time for Marty the Moth and Shane Hartline. not allowed to take the coward's way out. I love that Johnny LaQuasto are forcing them into action, but the grin of a cat just ate the canary though here.
I gotta tell you, TK, a shocker tonight by Johnny LaQuasto to put this man right here, Shane Hartline, in a tag team match.
Broke the face of Zicky Dice. Who wants to get slapped? Marty, the Moth, the Sauce.
And, you know, Shane does have a professional wrestling background some years ago, but he really only trained, and since becoming the CEO of Nearly Average Wrestling, he has been semi-retired from in-ring competition. Quasto didn't care. He put him right in this tag match tonight.
He doesn't look too happy to be there, doesn't look too confident. This isn't about cutting a promo and awarding a fake wrestling contract. He's gonna have to get in there and do it for real.
He looks scared.
He should be. Outlandish Incorporated here. Great to see Zicky Dice back in action along with Effie. What an electric team this will be.
You know, I've seen Effie many a time on my algorithm, so to speak. The guy's very opinionated, always entertaining. And what a combination of Effie and Zicky Dice here in the ring tonight. This is one I've been looking forward to since LaQuasto made that announcement about an hour ago.
Pink and black and about to be on the attack. Zicky and Effie ready for action. After that slap fight didn't happen because of the cowardice, quite frankly, or I guess the conditions weren't right. They didn't have only green M&Ms. It's too cold in Thunder Studios. That is certainly not the case.
Yeah, that's a lie.
It is warm in here and the action's even hotter. And I love what matchmaker Johnny LaQuasto did, forcing the issue here because we all want to see Zicky get his opportunity at revenge. But it's the kind of the careful what you wish for. Again, Martin Casaus broke 4 bones in his face.
Wait a minute.
Oh, man.
And Casaus tagged in Shane Hartline, and now a tag off.
Well, no honor amongst thieves. Well, didn't have a slap fight earlier, but we did have a tag off, as you put it, and it looks as if Hartline's gonna have to face his fate. And in that original slap fight that happened out there in the desert of Dubai, you know, Zicky did some damage as well. Effie checks in. You got Hartline and Effie gonna start this thing and doing everything he can to get out of there.
This is an interesting strategy by the Moth Casaus to put Shane Hartline in.
Effie using his assets here. And Hartline getting a view. Tag is made to Casaus, who reluctantly will make his way into competition here.
Look at the look on the face of Martin Casaus.
And that's what it's all about. Casaus steps in there, but you got to believe Effie getting taken apart here. You got to think Zicky wants in there so badly to get his hands on this guy. And Effie just getting choked out here, quite frankly, by Casaus. And look at this little weasel. We had a pipsqueak earlier in Castle. Yeah, you got ferret-like creature here in Hartline.
Ferret-like creature.
Yeah, you know, weasel's already been taken, you know what I mean? Some sort of, you know.
Rodent.
Rodent, yes. And Casaus is a real powerhouse, though. And again, he did break 4 bones in the face of Zicky Dice. He can do damage. Here's the cover. Would love to get the win here and not even give Zicky, you know, the ability to be a factor in this match, not even see in-ring action.
You may know Martin Casaus from Power Slap. I know him from some 16 years ago on a little show called Tough Enough, where he was certainly one of the most entertaining competitors on that program.
Hey, he wasn't tough enough earlier in the event, was he? Was wincing, would not go toe-to-toe with Zicky Dice, and hasn't yet in this tag team matchup either.
He's about as tough as Donny Osmond.
But Casals, you can see the power here. He's had some victories right here in this building. It's part of that Zicky Go Bye-Bye tour. The atomic drop by Effie, and the tag is made. Here comes the outlandish one. Zicky's back.
And Zicky wants to get his hands on Martin Casals. Both men legal now. Zicky going right after him.
Zicky, a decorated athlete in the United Wrestling Network, former television champion a couple times over. Oh, yeah. Zicky go bye-bye? I don't think so. Might be Heartline. It's packing his bags.
Wait a minute.
Oh, yeah. Scolding him here, grabbing the ear. And sticking him with the jab. Look at this, going down with a single jab is Heartline. Scoop and a slam by the outlandish one.
Peppering him with right hands and following up with that body slam. And Shane Heartline, who hasn't competed in about a decade inside the squared circle. Luckily, his partner coming to his aid.
And now a double team here. Uh-oh, looking for a slap of his own is Heartline, but here comes Effie for the save.
Wait a minute.
Plants one on him. Plants one on him. Oh my, look out here, little schoolboy. Here's the cover. Oh yeah, they get it done.
Here are your winners, the team of Zicky Dice and Effie.
Outlandish Incorporated, and it was outlandish there. Effie using the mind games. Plants one on Heartline. Zicky with the roll-up, and this one's got to feel good for the returning Zicky Dice.
And after Effie going viral many a time on social media, you can pick your platform. Tonight, it's the platform of the United Wrestling Network and Thunder Studios. That kiss is going to go viral tonight.
There we go. Hey, you're one of the best color analysts in the business. I'm going to sit back and let you take us through the replay.
Let's take a look. First, the celebrity enters the ring with Martin Casals. Then we had a tag off. And then it was a little two cheeks to the cheeks. Martin Casals using his typical tactics. And it was Effie showing that he's not only a viral sensation, but a hell of a wrestler with that atomic drop. And once it was between Zicky and Martin, it was a little revenge for Zicky. Pepper and Shane with those right hands, we saw that. Zicky looks like he has not lost a step in his time off. A scoop and a slam and a kiss.
Oh, the low blow.
And we missed the low blow.
Didn't see that. We were just fascinated.
That kiss had all my attention. Chris Massey saying a 3, and that was it. Effie and Zicky. Outlandish Incorporated with the win, as these two now arguing, and probably will continue their argument back to Tijuana where they reside.
Yeah, well, their tactics have been south of the border. And coming up next, the television title is on the line. Evan Daniels puts the title up for grabs against Ray Jazz. It's coming up next.
God forbid something happens to your engine or your transmission, now you got to figure out how to tow the car, where to tow it to, how much it's going to cost. Whereas you have a company like CarShield back you and you make a phone call and everything's taken care of.
So can you walk us through a little bit on like a car breakdown? What happens on the customer side and what you see?
Every day at our shop, there's people that just come in bawling their eyes out because their car's warranty just ran out and they got all these new expenses now that they have to pay for.
Some of the average costs on repairs, for instance, on a transmission would range anywhere from $3,000 to $7,000. Engines can go anywhere from $5,000 to $14,000, $15,000.
If you can get CarShield, do it. Don't even think twice. Give them a call, see what you could do to get on that program because it's going to give you peace of mind.
No other company protects drivers like CarShield. All you need to do is call CarShield now before your car breaks down.
CarShield can save you thousands. Just call before a breakdown happens. Call 800-764-5611.
Welcome back, everyone, inside Thunder Studios. More championship action coming your way right now. The television title up for grabs. Ray Jazz has been tearing it up in the entirety of the United Wrestling Network, from tearing it up to throwing them up here. And he has captivated crowds from coast to coast. He's been dominant in Gotham Wrestling, was part of the big skyscraper match. And as we talked about, yes, in tag team competition, but holds 2 pinfall victories over the reigning and defending television champion, Evan Daniels. Can he do it with the gold on the line?
You know, I wanted to hate this guy. I don't like many people from New Jersey, but he has somehow won me over. It's his charisma, his leadership, his ability in the ring, in between the ropes. He can absolutely go with the best of them. Tonight, he gets his TV championship shot against Evan Daniels.
We'll see if he really is the sure thing. This marks day 457 for Evan Daniels, the Liberal Star, as United Wrestling Network television champion. Originally defeated Zicky Dice, who we saw return in victorious fashion to win that title. But big title defenses, including here at Sunday Night Slam against the likes of Jack Cartwheel, who's been just blowing up down there in AAA and Lucha Libre.
I gotta tell you, TK, the transition lenses on my Meta glasses are slowly darkening as this man has brightened up the building with the fusion energy of a galactic star. The TV champion is in the house, Evan Daniels.
The literal star coming your way live on MyAEW.com. Adrenaline Plus, star-studded title defense for certain. Can't wait for this. Champion versus challenger. This has really turned into a heated rivalry, competitive rivalry. Many would say Jazz has his number. Title on the line. For that, to set the stage, here's Will.
The following contest is set for one fall, and it is for the United Wrestling Network Television Championship. Introducing first, the challenger from South Plainfield, New Jersey, weighing in at 206 pounds. He is a member of the Full-Blooded Italians, the Jersey legend, Ray Jazz. And his opponent, from Phoenix, Arizona, he is your United Wrestling Network Television Champion. He is your longest reigning United Wrestling Network Television Champion and a literal star, Evan Daniels.
That's quite the accolade. Longest reigning television champion when you think of the likes of the people that have held that title. Scorpio Sky held it on 5 occasions. Willie Mack, the main man Bateman, Royce Isaacs, just some of the greats to hold that title over the years. And this day, 457. Will we see 458? The title on the line here at Thunder Studios Sunday Night Slam as part of the Red Carpet Rumble.
Well, if you knew anything about it, oh my God! Immediately starts with a title shot to the dome.
The bell had not sounded.
Before the bell sounded,
yes.
That's right, TK.
Bell had not sounded, man. Talk about hedging your bets against somebody that has pinned his shoulders to the mat, not once, but twice, and absolutely rocked here is Ray Jazz. People will be getting rocked at Friday Night Fights, August 28th, professional boxing coming here. But boy, oh boy, just getting rocked in the early going there was Ray Jazz. Got just waffled with that title. And I don't know if he's going to be able to fight his way back into this.
Yeah, referee put in a bad position there is that we were not official when that championship shot across the bow took place.
Boy, look at this. What is that, Club Med in there just relaxing? Now he's making snow angels? Of course, he can afford to do that because he hit him with the title. Drop kick, got him to the outside. It is all the literal star, all the champion thus far, due to dubious tactics before the bell.
Nice reversal there by Ray Jazz. He is going to be in the fight of his life for that TV championship.
Boy, I'll tell you, man, incredible fight that he's battling back, that he was able to, well, I was going to say, he's able to clear the cobwebs, but now he's getting hit every which way but loose, upstairs and now to that lower lumbar region. The champion came in with a game plan, Christian. He's executing it and executing his challenger at the same time.
The game plan was violence from the get-go from Evan Daniels. You know, you've mentioned it a dozen times on the previous broadcast. Oh, cover here.
Look out here, inside cradle. And almost went back, going back to fundamentals. Go ahead, Christian, you were saying.
No, just that you had mentioned so many times that the shoulders of the champion had been pinned not once but twice by Ray Jazz. And, it has to be in the head of Evan Daniels that Ray Jazz has picked up victories for his tag team against Jazz. And you wonder if that's going to be a psychological game that Daniels plays with himself tonight, keeping that in mind.
Yeah, Ray Jazz went through his former cohorts as well. Jazz got a victory over Bryce Saturn on Championship Wrestling. And it was maybe a big part of the Entourage dismantling, because just browbeating his men was Evan Daniels when they couldn't take care of do his heavy lifting for him and get rid of this guy, get rid of Ray Jazz. And so I think the actions of the champion, to me, the way he attacked him with the title before the match, that was an act of pure desperation and paranoia. And he still finds himself in a heck of a fight, but back in the driver's seat right now as the television champ.
How nimble is Evan Daniels? This guy can move with the best of them. He's got the speed of a cruiserweight, and he is jacked like a heavyweight. He is in the best shape of his career going into this championship defense.
Incredible defenses throughout his reign against quality opponents, including the likes of hysterical Shane Haste, great international star, TMDK. And he's got a whole lot of swagger right now, does the champion, because, the challenger got his bell rung early, and he is not fully recovered. That much is evident right now, Christian.
No, Ray Jazz is known for his speed, power, and his fundamental wrestling. That's a nice reversal there by Jazz. But right now the cobweb's still in the mind of Jazz.
Well, he had some good balance there, so he's at least in control of his equilibrium. Is the challenger, but taking a little too much time, and you can't waste time in there with the literal star. He'll make you pay for it.
And it's quite the different look for Evan Daniels, not having the Entourage by his side, Transcendence, and him breaking up, as my partner detailed earlier. And it's just been Evan Daniels all on his own.
Well, he didn't have Desire, and he didn't have Saturn, but he had himself a partner at the start of this matchup in the form of the television title. And he used it to, oh, look out here, was looking perhaps for that caprese elbow. Nobody home, and he hit hard. Here's the cover. Champ looking to put him away. Not yet.
Daniels might not have Saturn, might not have Desire, but he's got the 8 planets that orbit his aura at all times. And this is a man who isn't a man. He is a literal star. And he's been champion for 400 somewhat days. It has been an impressive run for Evan Daniels.
Daniels now has got him up, looking for the vertical suplex. And again, all that blood rushing to the head of the challenger, who got just waylaid with the title early. And the challenger is paying the price here in a big way. And the champ is having fun. He's taking his time, and he can afford to do so, at least at the moment. But Ray Jazz, again, I'll remind you, an incredible athlete, the most victories in NYU collegiate wrestling history.
Isn't that a law school?
He won a Mulberry street fight in Gotham Wrestling, so he's used to being placed in challenging situations, perhaps none more than this. But the knee buckled there of the champion. Champ might be in some trouble, and what a shot there. You know, Ray Jazz works along with the firemen, the Savannah Bananas, but he was a home run slugger that time.
There's one thing about dudes from New Jersey. They are as tough as they come across the United States. Ray Jazz is no different. And Jazz is shaking the cobwebs, now looking to attack the TV champion.
Yeah, he usually follows that up with a suplex. He was not able to. And a beautiful missile drop kick. There's number 2. He calls this the Celestial Shower. Those triple drop kicks there by the champion. Celestial Shower.
I like how he takes his time, does the TV champion, Evan Daniels. He takes his moment with the crowd, perhaps giving them a little bit of sunshine. And Daniels now looking to go high risk here, though, TK.
He is. Champ is perched here and hits him with the stomp. Hold on, here's the cover. He's put a lot of guys away with that, but he could not put away Ray Jazz. Can you believe this guy, the stomp? The combination of star and stomp.
It's brilliant.
And he makes us say that.
He really spends a lot of time on his marketing.
Starketing.
That's right.
Champ in control. And again, you know, this is not the fight that we would have expected from the challenger if the champion had not taken that shortcut. And I mean, I guess a brilliant move. He did it before the bell. But I mean, look at this. This is just not the energy, the power, the dominant competitor that Ray Jazz has been everywhere else we've seen him. He has been hampered here in a bad way. Nobody home, no.
Yeah, no one home there. Ray Jazz somehow able to get out of the way.
Yeah. What's the matter, you?
Yeah, throws a couple up there. Now Jazz attacking. And this is the Ray Jazz we've known to come and love.
Oh, yeah. Now he's got that fire going. Oh, what a clothesline. A cannoli clothesline.
Literal Star is going to take a moment. Rolls out to the outside like only a Wildly veteran can do.
Oh, and we found out the hard way that a championship cannot change hands by count out earlier. And what we saw with the Heritage title matchup. And look at this. Oh, yeah. Throw him up. And chewing him up right now is Ray Jazz. What a crossbody to the outside. But get that man back in where you can put him away and win the gold. Nope, not so fast.
I've highlighted it on our sister broadcast, Championship Wrestling. The fans love this guy. He is not from LA, and a suicide dive out of nowhere.
Incredible. And, just when it looked like Ray Jazz had something going his way, saw light at the end of the tunnel. It was a freight train coming his way. You know, we saw that little U-turn drop kick on the apron, and now look at this. Oh, yeah, that's a spicy meatball. Big cannonball there by the challenger.
Massive collision on the outside, taking the champion down onto that cold concrete.
Ray Jazz, though, cannot afford a count out here. He wants to win the gold. He's got to get him back in the ring and put him away by pinfall or submission. And both guys have paid the price, and we're in danger of a count out right now. Count is on, and look at the pain. Look at Jazz there, the challenger, clutching that back. He has been compromised. The fans fanning him there. I love that. Literally the fans on the outside. Oh, cutter by the champ to perfection.
Beautiful cutter there by the TV champion, and now Evan Daniels going to add some insult to injury as he climbs to the top turnbuckle. What will Daniels do here? Beautiful shooting star from Daniels.
Cover that man, and we will see day 458. He's going to do it again. No, still alive in there is Ray Jazz. Boy, this guy's got so much heart.
I talked to Daniels about that maneuver. I said, there's already a maneuver called the shooting star. He said, I don't care. I do what I want. I'm the TV champ. That's my shooting star. And he hit it with a ton of force, taking all the air out of the lungs of Ray Jazz. And now what's Daniels thinking?
Well, we had a double count going on in the ring, and Daniels rolled out to get back to his feet. And Grabbing that title. Yeah, he used it once. If he uses it again, he'll get himself disqualified, Christian, and walk away as the champ. That's got to be what he's thinking.
We've seen this
got to be what he's thinking.
Time in and time out, TK using that title during and between the ropes and during title defenses. Goes for it, but misses.
Suplex by the champ.
Wait a minute.
Oh! He's looking for the jazz mission. He's looking for the jazz mission.
That's it, deep, and he tapped.
Oh my
he tapped. New champion. New champion.
Not yet. The official was putting the title out of play. He didn't see it. I don't believe it. Oh my goodness. What is it going to take?
What?
Referee Hernandez was taking the title. He had his back turned. He was trying to get it out of the ring. And oh my God. How lucky is this guy? How lucky is the champ? Unbelievable. He's looking for that supernova. Calls the audible into the power bomb. No, Jazz kicks out again.
How did Ray Jazz get his shoulders up with 0.2 of a second remaining in his championship opportunity? And he was able to put his shoulders off the mat, and this fight continues.
High drama here as part of the Red Carpet Rumble with the television title on the line. Champ looking to put him away now. Looking variation of the edge there. Yeah, he got an illegal edge earlier. This time, Jazz is able to complete that corner combination into the suplex. Couldn't do it earlier. Uh-oh, look out here. I've been looking to serve up a slice. Sicilian slice.
After throwing him up, he hits the Sicilian slice in the center of the ring. Daniel's trying to get to a vertical base, but I don't think he knows where he is, TK.
Yeah, that was shades of his mentor, Guido. And look at this, the Italian-American slam. But the champ out the back door. Boy, the champ is elusive. Tough to put away. Oh, looking for that big backslide. Beautifully done. Momentum, I think, took the champion over there. Now hits it. That Italian-American slam, but look at this. Not able to capitalize into the cover. Not immediately anyway, Christian. Here we go. Looking for the cover. No! Survivalist tactics continue by the champion, who is holding on by a thread. Gets his foot on the ropes.
Television champion Evan Daniels showing his resilience in this fight, showing just how important the United TV title means to him.
What a clash. Incredible. Hooking him up again. This time, oh, he went to the eyes. Is there any shortcut that Daniels won't take? Now the splash there by the literal star. Boy, he will take any way to get ahead, any way to get an edge, but gotta admit, it's working for him, Christian.
Now talking some trash is Evan Daniels.
Went for this earlier, didn't hit it. And there it is, the supernova. And dim the lights of the challenger.
But this is brilliant by Ray Jazz. He's going to roll out to the outside where you cannot get pinned. But the question is he out? Will he be able to answer the call and get back in before a 10 count?
I don't know if it was brilliance or luck, quite honestly. I think it just his momentum took him to the outside, but it does preserve his chances. And what is Daniels thinking? Challenger's got a little something left, countered with the drop kick. Oh my goodness. Avalanche, Italian-American slam, no doubt, and new champ.
Here is your winner and new United Wrestling Network Television Champion, Ray Jazz.
Ray Jazz has flown across the country and challenged for the TV title, and now has won it and dethroned the champion for more than a year. Ray Jazz has become the United Wrestling Network television champion.
And does it by ending the longest television title reign in United Wrestling Network history. So history indeed made here at Thunder Studios. How sweet it is. A Jersey legend indeed, and now quickly becoming a legend in the United Wrestling Network. He is captivating the masses from coast to coast. is Ray Jazz.
What an incredible fight we just witnessed. Ray Jazz making his way across from New Jersey to LA, winning over the fans of the United Wrestling Network. As we're gonna take a look at the replay and see exactly how he got it done. Jazz putting Daniels on his shoulders with that avalanche Italian slam. Rushed into the cover with the hook on the inside leg, and that'll do it. A new champion, throwing him up. That is Ray Jazz.
Daniels had a stranglehold on that title. It took a Herculean effort, or I guess you might say an Italian stallion-like effort, a Rocky Balboa type effort to take that title from Daniels and end a historic title reign, but that man did it. Ray Jazz, your brand new television champion, and I think that he will honor the legacy of that title and be a fighting champion. There's going to be people lining up, and Championship Wrestling, Gotham Wrestling, all points in between, and I got to think that Jazz will be up to the task.
What a performance by Ray Jazz. The New Jerseyan making the East Coast proud. New champion. There he is. Congratulations, Ray Jazz.
Incredible effort. Gutsy title victory against the Machiavellian former champion that just would not say die. Fought to the bitter end. What a moment. A thunderous response here in Thunder Studios for your brand new champion. And here we take a look at Commissioner Guido being waylaid by the Dirty Daddy, Chris Dickinson. This happened out in Gotham Wrestling. Dickinson was suspended as a result. Now, Guido was supposed to return and be a participant in the Red Carpet Rumble. Now, we're told that Guido was attacked in the parking lot. Witnesses claim that it was this very man, the Dirty Daddy Chris Dickinson, who attacked yet again. And we hope to get some sort of, a medical, an update on Guido, but he will be out of the Red Carpet Rumble, and that is a shame. And Guido didn't even get to see his brainchild of the skyscraper match because of that attack that we saw right there in Gotham Wrestling. But as they say, the show must go on. It's been incredible, and we will be back right after this. The Rumble is next.
Voice assistants work well in quiet living rooms, but in lobbies, retail floors, and airports, they quickly fall apart. Too noisy, too chaotic. Meet Napster Station, designed exactly for those spaces. A purpose-built hardware that hears only you, even when there's a crowd around you.
And it doesn't just listen. It responds with audiophile-grade sound and a design that truly belongs in the space.
I have a scheduled meeting. Could you please inform my host that I've arrived?
Certainly. May I have the name of the person you're visiting?
Retail, hospitality, healthcare, enterprise, anywhere expertise meets the public, where clear communication matters most. Napster Station doesn't blend into your environment. It elevates it, bringing a face to AI directly in the moment.
Hey, did you know that I'm the most talked about independent wrestler in the world today? It's a fact. You can actually Google it. And then after that, just Google who's going to end up winning the Red Carpet Rumble tonight, and it's going to be the same answer, Richard Holiday.
There's more people in the ring than normal. That means there's more ass whippers to be had. And when I show up, everybody's about to find out.
The ultimate jerk, the master disaster, Helix, baby. And all you other jabronis are going over that top rope, baby. Because I'm carved out of stone.
Tonight is the night. 29 souls on a silver platter for my anomaly.
You're looking at Lester the Legend. I'll keep it real simple tonight. Everybody's losing, I'm winning.
Delirium has the highest probability of winning tonight. And guess what? All 27 of you out there, you're gonna find out why karma is a bitch.
That one time a year, you get you a guaranteed title shot, but you gotta go through 30 different people. And guess what? I've won it once, and I'm gonna make history and do it again for the second time, baby, and bring home some United gold.
We're winning the Rumble tonight. That's right. Final two, baby.
Final two, baby.
You know it. And then I'm gonna win.
No, I'm going to win.
I've gone ribbon to ribbon and won the whole thing. Last time I was in, I started number 2, made it to the final 5. Not great at math, but numbers say the odds are in my favor.
Ladies and gentlemen, as you can hear, the energy is electric here at the Red Carpet Rumble. So right now I give to you the rules of the Rumble. The 30 competitors have been drawn at random. The match begins with 2 competitors in the ring, and every 60 seconds a new competitor will enter. Someone can only be eliminated by being tossed over the top rope with 2 feet hitting the ground. When we reach the final 2 participants, that becomes a one-on-one match that can only be won by pinfall or submission. And the last man standing, the winner of the Red Carpet Rumble, receives a guaranteed opportunity at the United World Championship in the near future. With that said, enjoy the Red Carpet Rumble.
All right, it has come. The time to rumble is upon us. And your broadcast team here with you. You saw Johnny LaQuasto ran down the rules there. And it's time to rumble. Incredible. You saw the field there, gentlemen. Some people returning, the likes of Bateman, Willie Mack that have won in the past. Can they do it again? Or is somebody going to sneak up and capture that title shot?
Yeah, the question is, who's going to come out? And we already know that Jordan Cruz retained his championship tonight, Johnny. Yep. The question is, who's going to face Jordan Cruz for that championship?
One of the most dominant champions we've ever had. Whoever is that participant is going to earn it. My voice, there's not much left, and that's a good problem to have. This has been a truly monumental event. It's Rumble time.
Started back in 2013, first time in 3 years. It is time to rumble, and it is time to fight on.
And look who's entering number 1.
Unbelievable. We talked about competitors that were able to capture the magic and capture victory in the past. Willie Mack won the second ever Red Carpet Rumble back in 2014. It was a recently rebroadcast, a Rumble that featured the likes of X-Pac and Jake the Snake Roberts. And Willie Mack was your winner, but he's going to have a long road ahead here, picking number 1.
I remember that night very well. We were on the call for it, and that was really the rise of Willie Mack in the United Wrestling Network. And Christian, there's a very good chance he can pull it off, go bell to bell, and continue that rise even further.
Well, the bottom line is there's 29 other men in this fight, but none of them represent South Central LA like Willie Mack, not even this guy, Rich Holiday.
But he is the most marketable.
Yep, just ask him, the most Googled superstar of the independent ranks in professional wrestling, and he has been competing in Gotham Wrestling and right here in Championship Wrestling, coming off of a victory recently over the likes of Fidel Bravo.
Well, Christian, you have to believe Richard Holiday can't be thrilled at drawing number 2.
Well, the thing he is thrilled about, J-Lo, is the fact that he can use that signature move anytime he wants. There is no disqualifications in the Red Carpet Rumble. All he has to do is stay in the ring and not go over the top rope.
So these two will kick things off. In every minute thereafter, another competitor will enter the fray. So if you can get a quick start and get an elimination, you can kind of be in that catbird seat and hang out there, wait for your next opponent. But it's not going to be easy. Boy, 2 of the favorites, Johnny, are going to have to kick things off, number 1 and 2, and they're going to have to go wire to wire if they're going to win this.
Gentlemen, we are here. We are here. It is the Red Carpet Rumble. It's official.
Every single year, you can feel the energy as we approach the Red Carpet Rumble. You saw how intense everything has gotten between all the stars of the United Wrestling Network. We've seen all the title matches of the Rumble, and now it's finally here. Who will be the last man standing? Who will challenge Jordan Cruz? And what a match that was.
But, oh my goodness, I don't know how Jordan Cruz found a way, but he did.
Yeah, and yes, Cruz gonna outlast 30 other men. These two at an automatic disadvantage starting the fall.
Look at this. Oh, tried to sucker in Willie Mack for the handshake, and Holiday almost went for a ride to the outside. Willie Mack having none of that. Tempers are gonna flare here for Mack against Holiday. What a shot by Richard Holiday.
Mack didn't like that at all, especially not in front of his hometown fans.
And you look at Willie Mack, arguably one of the most tenured, one of the most successful competitors ever in United Wrestling, whereas Richard Holiday, we've been trying to get him on board for years, and now he finally is. So really polar opposites in careers as we await number 3.
Oh man, feigning that signature move. Who's gonna be next? Wow, this is really a celebration of everything United Wrestling Network. BRG has been competing out there in Gotham Wrestling, part of the Five Boroughs Classic, and has teamed from time to time with another alumni of the United Wrestling Network, one D-Man Dan Parker.
Me and Brett Ryan Gosling go way back. We traveled the world together in professional wrestling. This is a guy who has absolutely sharpened his tools. We are happy and proud to see him here on the west side, outside of Gotham, into Hollywood.
And BRG never had a loss of words, but he might be in a bit of a deep situation here, standing in the middle of Willie Mack and Richard Holiday.
He calls himself the victorious BRG, and it's not looking like that's going to be the case right now. What a shot by Willie Mack.
Looks like Rich Holiday and Willie Mack teaming up on BRG. Strange bedfellows as they're starting to isolate BRG.
Well,
much to the delight of these LA fans.
I don't think that Willie Mack and Holiday would agree on much, but they will agree in their dislike of this guy, BRG. As many would.
I enjoy BRG. They're going to have a chop off, and BRG is the victim.
Boy, I love the 1 minute intervals here, Johnny. I'm sure that was partially your doing. It really keeps it going, and this ring could fill up in a hurry if we don't get an elimination.
Well, it's about to fill up with the 4th competitor.
Flex, Helix, flex.
Helix must pose, that's for sure. He's been scoring some victories. He has really come into his own in this last year on Championship Wrestling, whether it be in Irvine or Oxnard. Oh, look at that, wow.
And everyone wants to build momentum on their way to the Red Carpet Rumble. And I'll be honest, it's not easy to figure out who the 30 competitors will be, but Helix has proven time and time again that he deserved to be in the Rumble for the first time.
Yeah, we've seen Helix flex those muscles on Netflix. This guy's a bona fide TV star.
Getting a couple reps in there, much to the chagrin of Willie Mack. Look out here, Holiday eliminates Helix, and he can pose all his way to the back. Helix is out.
In the Red Carpet Rumble, you can't turn your back for a single solitary second, let alone to flex for the camera.
What's the first thing he did when he stood back up?
A little flex.
He posed, of course.
He's like flexing his way to the locker room.
It's like a bushwhacker marching to the back. He'll just flex to the back. Another competitor will be out here in a matter of seconds. And number 1 and 2 still in there doing battle.
The Red Carpet Rumble truly is a celebration of all things United. Case in point at number 5.
Here comes a big man that can cause a variety of damage. Here's a guy that's on his own personal odyssey looking for another title opportunity. He'll get it if he can outlast the rest of the field here at the Red Carpet Rumble. Had a title match against Jordan Cruz. Came up just short, and wow, look at this.
He's just bowling over Holiday.
You see unique matches that you wouldn't see anywhere else. And that's the case here with the Epic and BRG. Epic takes him up.
Monstrous. Oh!
Boy, just drops him like a bad habit. My God.
You know, no matter where we go, boys, the Epic gets some of the loudest reactions, whether it's Oxnard, Hollywood, Irvine, or even in New York City. These people love the Epic.
And you want to talk about titles. What if the Epic can go the distance and win the Rumble? Imagine him facing off once again with Jordan Cruz.
That would be a rematch to watch, J-Lo. That'd be incredible.
It was he made a great showing the first time out. Cruz had to utilize the world title belt to claim victory in that title retention. And what a match Cruz had earlier on. Amazing against Jay Cabrera.
And that was Cabrera's first opportunity ever at the United World title. He came ever so close, but nonetheless the champion retained.
Honest John, another veteran of the United Wrestling Network. And this guy is opportunistic, and he's very elusive. And he's going to have to be, look at that, step up, Enziguri, takes down the big man.
He calls himself fun-hinged, as he's all about the good times, but Honest John is super serious in between the ropes, as you see right there.
And you can't underestimate his size. He is very explosive. He's a quick twitch athlete. As we are seeing right here, cleaning house, this could be the biggest opportunity of Honest John's career.
Now, Honest John, and you can speak on this, wouldn't normally be in line as things stand right now for a world title opportunity. That's precisely what he'll get if he wins the Red Carpet Rumble. It's really the golden ticket, and the Epic's got him in a compromising position.
That ticket was ripped in half.
Yeah. Ticket, please.
Yeah, John in trouble already. You're seeing the damage on him. And this match so far with, let's see, 6 guys in. We're looking at number 7 to come in momentarily. And Quasto, mad props to you for this 60-second clock. The action never stopping in the Red Carpet Rumble.
It is very hectic. It's very chaotic, exactly how the fans want it to be as we await number 7.
Who's it going to be? Oh, my goodness. The cocky Canuck in the Red Carpet Rumble.
It's an international affair at the Rumble.
D-Man is in the house.
And you got to wonder if he will form an alliance in there with BRG. These guys have been kind of uneasy allies in Gotham Wrestling. They do more bickering than agreeing on things, but they have scored some victories. Of course, it's every man for himself. Uh-oh. Look out here, is lining him up. D-Man looking for the slap shot. It's the slap shot.
D-Man, one of the most well-traveled competitors in the United Wrestling Network, getting his start here in Hollywood some 10 years ago.
No.
And now taking over Gotham Wrestling, and a thumb to the eye of BRG, and these two are always fighting.
I think BRG was going to celebrate the fact that they were in there together. That celebration was short-lived, as might be their time inside the Red Carpet Rumble if this continues.
Yeah, D-Man and BRG, tag team partners in Gotham Wrestling, but they can't ever seem to get their stories straight. They can't ever seem to get on the same page, and the clock's going again.
Gentlemen, this ring is filling up rather quickly. Number 8 about to make their way into the Red Carpet Rumble.
Who's it gonna be? Oh, man. Speaking of somebody with a championship pedigree, the former Heritage champion and former 3-time Arizona State champion, E.J. Sparks, using those educated feet.
Taekwondo champion, multiple-time gold medalist, E.J. Sparks, former Heritage champion, and a guy who came off a broken neck and returned and dominated the singles division here in Hollywood.
And not just returned, sharper than ever. You see how precise his strikes are, how quick his kicks are. E.J. Sparks has had opportunities before, but he has yet to grab the United World title. Tonight could be his opportunity to get that match.
And again, this is why I love the Rumble. You know, a matchup, first-time matchup here, and seeing E.J. Sparks tangle here with the Epic, a match that we've never seen. Anything can and often happens inside the Red Carpet Rumble. What a side kick and a question mark kick, and the Epic drops to a knee.
So far, only one elimination. That was Halix. 8 men are in that ring. Or about to be, I should say.
Uh-oh. Maybe not for long.
My God.
Mr. LaQuasto. The 7-foot-tall anomaly.
The anomaly making his way from the locker room into the ring area with his conscience by his side. Can anybody possibly eliminate the 7-foot giant?
Yeah, we've seen some imposing figures in our time. We have a lot of history in the United Wrestling Network. Todd Kenley, Christian Cole, Giant LaQuasto here calling it. The likes of Big Nasty, Eric Watts, some of the monsters that we've seen, Othello in the past. but they might not hold a candle to this guy. The Anomaly might just leave a wake of destruction. Look out here, President's Cascade.
I mean, Todd, that's a great point. He might be the most powerful athlete we've ever seen in United.
Multiple Resonance Cascades for the men in the ring.
Oh, good Lord.
And now Brett Ryan Gosselin and his partner D-Man looking to get a double Resonance Cascade. My God.
Double goozle there. And drops him like a couple of Dinkeldorks.
Unbelievable. As now Epic.
Look at this, guys.
How many times does Epic stare at a man bigger than him?
There's not too many men bigger than him, but you're right, J-Lo. I've seen it time and time again. Epic doesn't care about the size of his opponent, but he eats a right hand.
Little sign language there, and he paid for it.
Epic welcoming these Anomaly right hands. Are you kidding me?
Well, you can't eat too many of those, or you will drop in a hurry. Not where you want to be in the corner against this monster. Epic battling back, though.
I mean, to face someone like the Anomaly, you have to utilize any kind of quickness, elusive advantage. But in a match like this, the Anomaly might just throw everyone over the top.
Who's it gonna be?
Well, they keep getting bigger and badder. The bad dude. Tito, a former Red Carpet Rumble winner. And look at this, he's going right after the Epic and floors them. Tito is on a rampage, guys.
Tito, the number 10 entrant in a 30-man over-the-top Rumble. And bad dude doing some bad things.
And if there is one man who will not back down from anyone, it is bad dude Tito. He's bringing the fight. One of the most dominant Heritage champions we have ever seen. Not to mention multi-time tag champ.
Yep, certainly was. Ended the Heritage title reign of Pretty Peter Avalon back in the day. Look out, here goes the Epic.
Oh,
my goodness.
Tito just dumped the Epic like he was a rookie.
A lot of guys in that ring and in the back should be thanking Tito right now for getting the Epic out of there. One of the most dangerous competitors that would have, you would think a pretty clear path to victory. Tito doing the dirty work for a lot of guys.
Absolutely shocking. Whoever enters at number 11 more than has their work cut out for them. All right.
It's the world beater.
Yep,
G-Sharp.
The world fighter. And this guy had a couple incredible opportunities at the television title. He's a lethal striker that could really cut down the competition in there, Johnny. You see it. What a sweep. Step one, leg sweep. Step two, put him in the body bag.
That's a great point, Todd. Pound for pound, Greg Sharp might be one of the most skilled competitors in professional wrestling today. He is so incredibly precise with his striking. And Christian, he's traveled the world to sharpen his arsenal.
Yeah, a lot of guys have fought in Japan, they fought in Europe and the United States, but this man has fought in Africa. I wouldn't be surprised if he's wrestled in Antarctica.
And I love it. He hails from the fight capital of the world, Las Vegas, Nevada, and he never met a fight he didn't like. You still got number 1 and 2 out there, guys. Willie Mack and Richard Holiday. Richard Holiday said, nope, don't want any part of the Anomaly.
Next fighter's coming in right now. Who's it gonna be? Only 3 more seconds.
Entrant number 12.
Member of Transcendence, who's it gonna be?
It's Damien Desire.
Damien Desire. And talk about a scrappy competitor that has taken on opponents much bigger and stronger back in the days that they would take on the Wolf Zaddies. And, we saw history was made. Evan Daniels, his historic television title reign coming to an end, and it might be due to the fact that Transcendence, the Entourage, had imploded.
Yeah, Damien Desire is an example of really the fall of Evan Daniels really losing everything. Transcendence walked away from him, and now Ray Jazz has taken his most prized possession. The record-breaking reign is now over as television champion.
What a title matchup that was. History made. Ray Jazz, the brand new television champion in an absolute thrilling title clash. And Desire doing some work here with BRG, Christian.
Look at this, though. The Anomaly trying to power out D-Man. making his triumphant return to the west side.
But look at this, D-Man putting the sleeper hold on the big guy. That's one way to slow him down.
And say what you will about D-Man's personality, he is an incredible athlete, although I don't like the position he's in right now, strapped onto the back of the Anomaly.
Oh, it might be flatter than a maple leaf, guys. Got crushed in the corner.
Sorry.
Gentlemen, unlucky number 13, who's it gonna be?
Whoa. This match literally keeps growing in size.
Whole lot of shaking going on. I think the people at Caltech are looking at the San Andreas Fault out here, thinking there might be some seismic activity and frequency united here. They might have a united front here in the Red Carpet Rumble. Look at this, stacking it up. Kind of a little, oh, look at this, man. Oh my goodness, propels him. Double clothesline, wow.
Yeah, Trinell and Honest John reuniting in the center of the ring. If you watch our sister broadcast, Championship Wrestling, for those fans watching on myaew.com, these two, a very successful tag team.
A little chicken fight going now. That might be the only way to match the height of the Anomaly here.
God.
It's like a little Rascal style.
Oh, no! Oh, are you kidding me?
You know, guys, I do need to mention Stu Stone, given the history. That was a BOGO. Buy one, get one. Taking out both members of Frequency.
Yeah, the modified Resonance Cascade sends
no,
two men over, but it looks like Honest John potentially still legal.
Somehow.
Honest John got flattened, but technically he survives, and he remains in the Rumble.
That's amazing. Perseverance there by Honest John to hold on.
Oh, my goodness.
And And hold on to your jaw if you get hit by this guy, the main man Bateman.
Number 14 is a man with unlimited violence. This is Bateman.
There's a lot of men in that ring who may face their death from above with Bateman entering at number 14.
Uh-oh, look at this. Bateman's got a hold of EJ Sparks. Sparks holding on. He's not out yet.
What a history Bateman has had in the United Wrestling Network.
Multiple-time television champion. He's seeing red, literally, and he mentioned earlier, he knows what it's like to go wire to wire and win the Red Carpet Rumble. Now Desire holding on for dear life. And Void's getting eliminated.
You know, Quasto, you talked about that death from above elbow by Bateman. It is something that has put many men to sleep. But right now, this match is starting to stack. A ton of guys in the ring, only 2 eliminations thus far.
Yep, that being Halix and Trinell. And boy, guys just hanging on for dear life. You really got to finish the job. You can't just try and throw somebody over and think that it's going according to plan. These athletes, incredible perseverance to hold on. Look out, there goes Honest
John. There goes John.
Couldn't save himself that time.
3, 2.
Number 15.
Who's it gonna be?
Uh-oh, uh-oh. But prior to his entrance, the Anomaly just took out both BRT and T-Man, guys.
Well, Canada has officially been eliminated from the Red Carpet Rumble, at least temporarily.
Oh, Canada.
Bryce Saturn showing a new life since breaking away from the Avantourage and the so-called leader, Evan Daniels. Saturn was not having enough, not having any of it, and now going to pick up his tag partner, Transcendence, with a bit of a reunion in the Red Carpet Rumble.
And that could pay huge dividends with Damien Desire and Bryce Saturn teaming up with everybody else.
They call that the hit him with it, and they hit him with it in the form of G-Sharp. And now, can they eliminate the World Fighter? Teaming up on him. G-Sharp hanging on.
And he's got great core strength, incredible agility. He remains in.
Bateman and EJ Sparks attacking Transcendence.
Oh my God!
Oh my gosh, biting here is Bateman.
Tyler Bateman.
Yes. Nasty stuff. Anything goes. You mentioned it earlier. Everything legal. Has a wrist lock in there, Christian Cole, including the biting of Bateman.
And who is number 16?
Oh yeah. It's Speedy 2.
Fidel Bravo, what a year he's had. And, you know, you got some sizable guys in there. Remember what we saw Bravo do on Championship Wrestling. He hit the La Revolucion on Buck Skinner. That was a sight to behold, guys.
Yeah, one of the most impressive feats I've ever seen as Fidel got that big victory over the near 7-foot giant Buck Skinner.
And he is on fire right now as he enters at number 16.
We've got to mention, guys, that as we've seen, over the top rope with both feet hitting the floor, elimination occurring right now. But when it does get down to the final two, the difference, the wrinkle in the rules here in the United Wrestling Network, it then becomes a one-on-one match. If you get down to the final two, you got to win by pinfall or submission. Look out here, Sparks going for a ride. Uh-oh.
Good God. EJ eliminated.
Phoenix's favorite son flew too close to the sun there. Got launched by the bad dude.
The second elimination by Tito.
Yeah, Tito's power on display, and that took up the entire minute in between wrestlers' entrances here. We're looking at number 17. Who's it gonna be?
We got a little boom, boom, firepower.
Oh yeah, love it. Just electricity personified here in Live Wire. Charlie leaping his way into competition. Swing and a miss there by G-Sharp, and just gets planted by Live Wire.
And Cole, you want to talk about explosive athletes. Look no further. Live Wire Charlie, former Division I standout, and he and Danger Ross have taken the tag team world by storm.
Man, I got to give you kudos, J-Lo, for signing this guy. I mean, he's a throwback into the late 80s, early 90s version of professional wrestling that I grew up and came to love.
The tassels are flying, and so are the shots, courtesy of Live Wire Charlie going after Richard Holiday here.
And Sharp has Bateman in a very difficult position. And Holiday. Oh!
Holiday, the second man in this thing, holding on, did not get eliminated. Looks like he went to the eyes there of Live Wire Charlie.
Yeah, Holiday's been in there for almost 22 minutes, somehow surviving. And G-Sharp now attacking Bateman.
And same could be said for Willie Mack, entering number 1.
Bateman has the time of his life in there in this type of come-as-you-are environment. Next competitor coming up, who will be number 18.
Wow. Oh, no. Uh-oh.
Buster the Legend will live up to that moniker if he can win the Red Carpet Rumble. We saw him dominant in tag team competition recently as a member of the Monarchs of the Apocalypse along with Lord Crew. But he's got to go all by his lonesome in there. And hey, how about this power struggle? Live Wire Charlie and Luster the Legend. You love it.
A preview of our tag team division, as we'd love to see those two teams go at it here in the United Wrestling Network. As we see Tito and now Luster again attacking Damien Desire. Lots of fantasy booking you could do here with multiple tag team competitors in this fight in the Red Carpet Rumble. But remember, it's a singles division shot for the United World title that you get if you get the win in this one.
Well, you know, if I'm the powerhouses in this match, if I'm Luster the Legend, Live Wire Charlie, Tito, I'm teaming up to get the Anomaly out of there. I think it's going to take a group effort, even with their type of power.
And an athlete of that size, he's going to get exhausted at some point, you would think. But nonetheless, the Anomaly still doing a lot of damage. And, you know, Luster the Legend, the Red Carpet Rumble's the closest thing professional wrestling has to a mosh pit. That really favors Luster.
It sure does.
He is right at home.
Who's next? Number 19, Cisco Ayala.
The man with the aura. He's cool, calm, and collected walking out here, Johnny, like he's got ice water running through his veins.
Certainly in no hurry to enter the ring, but you know, Cole, that's not the worst strategy in the Rumble.
Oh, it's a smart plan. If there's one thing this guy has, it's brains to back up his skills in the ring. One of the most cold and calculated fighters in the United Wrestling Network, Cisco Ayala.
I love that you're seeing the whole spectrum here of the United Wrestling Network. You know, top up-and-comers veterans in there. Look at this. They're battling each other. Bravo and Ayala going toe-to-toe. Got fixtures, linchpins of the United Wrestling Network, the likes of Tito and Willie Mack and some of the top young talent. This is an incredible field thus far, guys.
And it's really been quite a transformation for Ayala. And I have to say, it's been very impressive.
Oh, look at that. Espiritu in trouble. Cisco trying to eliminate Fidel Bravo.
Well, this is not the first Rumble for Fidel Bravo, that's for sure. He's got a lot of experience over the years.
Boy, what a physical contest this could be. G-Sharp and Bateman, two lethal strikers. And Bateman having to hold on here to survive. And we've got another competitor coming, man. You know, a coaster's about to open at Universal Studios Hollywood, but the Red Carpet Rumble is truly fast and furious.
Oh, you want to talk about furious? Rob McKnight is entering at number 20.
Pretty good draw for the brawler here. And look at this, McKnight is perched. He's got a lot of targets, but definitely, wow. Takes down Livewire Charlie and Lester the Legend, now going after Bateman. He's an equal opportunity ass kicker, is McKnight.
And if there's anyone who loves chaos, it's McKnight.
Yeah, there's no question about it, J-Lo. McKnight loves to fight. He's a dirty dog, scratching his nether region there, but a 7-foot giant lurks behind.
The anomaly is not immune. Oh my goodness.
Disgusting.
Yet effective.
Little something extra on that mandible claw.
Good Lord.
And the resonance cascade by the big man, who is not amused. That left a bad taste in his mouth, literally, guys.
Absolutely. Look at G-Sharp, though.
Oh, man.
A little eager.
I believe that was Tito.
Sure was.
Another elimination by Bad Dude Tito.
Tito, a master of the Red Carpet Rumble, a former winner. And looking good thus far.
Who's the blackjack in tonight's Red Carpet Rumble? This is number 21.
It's Danger Ross. When you talk about blackjack, the deck might be stacked because we're looking at both members of Live Danger in the Rumble. Talk about some firepower of the boom boom variety.
This could be absolutely huge when you have Danger Ross and Livewire Charlie in there together. My God, the speed!
The queen of aerobic style would have been proud of that.
He's shaking the ropes, TK.
Yeah, he is. Nobody's perfect.
I love it. And now Charlie and Danger Ross in there at the same time, and they're gonna tag up on Rob McKnight. Oh.
Bad sandwich there for McKnight. Look at this. Double press, getting some reps in there, Johnny. You gotta love these guys.
No doubt, one of the fastest rising tag teams in all of professional wrestling. It's going to be very interesting if one of them becomes the #1 contender.
And there it is. They executed it in the Red Carpet Rumble. There was the boom, boom firepower. And collectively, these guys could hoist a lot of carcasses out of this matchup, guys.
No question. This ring is absolutely jam-packed. What a spinning to Fidel Bravo has been eliminated by Tito.
Oh no.
Lord Crew.
The tag team partner of Luster the Legend has entered the squared circle. Oh, and he goes right after Luster.
And Luster's got a smile on his face. Hey, that's the name of the game. It's every man for himself. Crew knows that Luster would be a threat, but look at this, just taking aim at McKnight. And oh man, if these guys team up, the Monarchs might truly rule.
And let's be honest, Lord Crew and Luster the Legend have certainly punched each other in the face before.
Yeah, brothers fighting, brothers hug. These two both looking to get a shot at Jordan Cruz's championship.
Boy, this is a marquee matchup if there ever were one. Tag team-wise, Live Danger and the Monarchs of the Apocalypse. Danger Ross holding on, he's not out, guys. Oh my goodness, look at Danger Ross, a man of that size skinning the cat. How impressive.
Power and strength of Danger Ross, but he eats a kick to the back of the head, and he's been eliminated.
It was all for naught. Big hurricane kick there by Lord Crew.
Danger Ross let adrenaline get the best of him. He let the excitement get the best of him, turned his back, and now Livewire Charlie has also been disposed of by the Monarchs.
And the Monarchs had hit the Death and Deliverance in the ring and then delivered them right to the outside to the floor.
Wow. You see there, Peter Avalon, one of the officials for this fight.
In the immortal words of James Hetfield, death, deliverance for you for sure. Now there's nothing you can do, and there might be nothing anybody can do if the Monarchs continue to team.
Well, they still have to deal with the anomaly in there, as well as this injured here.
Oh, gentlemen, this man right here, the young upstart, Bodie, making his way to the ring at number 23. And for those of you watching on myaew.com, if you've never seen this kid, he can absolutely go.
Just cleared the anomaly, the human cheat code. Some pixel punishment here. Look at this guy move like he's straight out of a video game, guys. Incredible.
Oh, Bateman through the second rope. Through the second rope.
Has to be 2 feet. I don't think 2 feet hit the floor.
And BYP has had some incredible matches. Been, short in the win column, but has taken on even the likes of world champion Jordan Cruz and made a great showing, guys.
Yeah, he really did. He can absolutely go with the best of them. One of the most nimble competitors is BYP. He's young, he's brash, but he could fire up and go. Right now he's in trouble. Bryce Saturn trying to eliminate BYP.
We are now surpassing 30 minutes in the Rumble. Richard Holiday and Willie Mack are still in the Rumble.
Incredible. That's a testament to their endurance and their will to fight on. True war of attrition in the Red Carpet Rumble.
Unpredictable individuals we have seen in years. I can't even explain what has happened to McCallion when it comes to Delirium.
I can explain it. It was karma and the influence she's brought into the United Wrestling Network that has changed McCallion and has changed Slade. And the two men now with Skinner by their side in the tag team division looking to dominate.
It's a good point, Cole. Hell hath no fury like a woman scorned. Well, Karma's scorn has certainly gotten into both McCallion and Slade.
McCallion's really built for this kind of matchup, guys. He's got that low center of gravity. Look out here. Oh, no! The signature move, perfectly legal by Richard Holiday.
Hold on.
Swing and a miss by Bateman. Now Bateman tastes the signature move. My God.
And the most marketable man in professional wrestling with 2 signature moves back to back.
Bateman used to say step.
Oh, and another one.
The step right up challenge. He got sat down, as did Desire. He's going to desire an ice bag for his marbles. After that, look at McKnight.
Oh, no. Come on. This is legal in the Rumble, but by no means do I enjoy seeing the signature move time and time again by Richard Holiday.
And I'm sitting next to the head matchmaker of the United Wrestling Network. Wait a minute. And he looks pissed off.
Bodie almost got rid of Holiday there. And now, look at this. He does. Do you believe in miracles, guys?
Over 30 minutes after entering number 2, Bodie just eliminated Richard Holiday.
The human cheat code with a huge upset elimination, and nobody's going to be more upset than that guy. The stash guy becomes the eliminated guy. Oh, no.
It looks like Bodie was eliminated as well, but who's coming in?
That's ridiculous. Holiday,
number 25.
Holiday just cost Bodie his chance after being eliminated. Come on.
Jake Redondo, he's been traveling the globe, went out to the UK, he's been going to Gotham Wrestling, advanced all the way to the skyscraper match at the Battle of Gotham, and has had huge victories here, guys, at Sunday Night Slam against the likes of international star TJP.
That's right.
And look at this, you got
that.
Special guest official.
Yeah.
Pretty Peter Avalon out there said, time to go, kid. You got eliminated.
I'm going to take special note of what Richard Holiday just did to Bodie, that's for sure.
Impressive nonetheless. Holiday lasting officially 32 minutes and 15 seconds in this Red Carpet Rumble.
Ayala and Redondo, oftentimes tag team partners. Man, oh man, did they ever spike Desire there. That was straight out of the Beverly Brothers playbook.
Ayala and Redondo. Wait a minute. Oh, they turned on him.
Oh, so much for former partners.
Alliances are short-lived in the Red Carpet Rumble. And Redondo taking advantage, and that is not good. Got a smile. You know, he was reversed it there, did Redondo. It wasn't like it was something that Ayala would have done in his own right. And man, oh man, what are we up to now, guys?
TK, J-Lo, this is number 26. Who's it gonna be?
Oh boy. Slade of Delirium. Another veteran of the United Wrestling Network. And in those pre-Rumble snippets, you know, we had a really interesting thing said there by Karma. Said, mathematically, systematically, Delirium has the best shot at winning this thing. And that could be if all three members get in there at the same time. Right now, you got two of them in McCallion and Slade.
And two of them are dangerous enough already. Oh, McKnight charging in here. Tito able to evade.
McKnight right at home in a brawl like this. Full head of steam. Tito catches up. Tito puts him in a bad position. Gonna go for a little bucking Bronco ride. Oh, man. And McKnight's out.
The ride is over.
Tito eliminating his third man in this Red Carpet Rumble.
That might be his fourth or
fifth. Is it his fourth? Yeah, it's hard to count when you're just kicking that much tail, as the bad dude is right now.
Bad dude Tito showing his experience in the Rumble, absolutely destroying the competition. Meanwhile, the Anomaly still standing massively and standing tall.
Yeah, the field thins just ever so slightly, thanks to bad dude Tito. And we're getting deep into the pool here, guys, as number 27 about to make his way out here.
Oh, Transcendence having some words with each other. Oh, my goodness.
Whoa. Back in action is R3. A mammoth of a man and a great draw for this guy, a guy of this size that can cause such damage. He was in the most recent Red Carpet Rumble in Arizona, his home state, back in 2023, where he had quite the encounter with Peter Avalon.
You know, we thought R3 retired. We thought that his career was behind him, but showing up tonight and a big hug and reunion with Bryce Saturn and R3.
Oh, wait a minute. No. Ooh, not for long.
Belly to belly there by the big man, and now he's got a hold of Desire.
Don't forget R3, former Arizona State champion as well.
Sure was. Was just a dominant force on that program. And again, that's, you know, had a legendary rivalry with Avalon. I think Avalon's happy that he's on the outside as a guest official now that he sees R3 in there.
R3 attacking the Anomaly in the near corner. You see Luster the Legend on the other side attacking Slade.
The Anomaly in R3 is a fight that looks like it should take place on Skull Island or the streets of Tokyo, guys. Two kaiju battling.
Not just them, you still have Luster the Legend in there. You have Lord Crew, Bad Dude Tito, Bateman, both members of Delirium, and now number 28. Oh, God.
And wait a minute. Well, you see Karma there.
I thought she was going to enter there for a second, guys.
Yeah, me too, but she's summoning Skinner.
Yeah, she heralds the newest member of Delirium and perhaps the most devastating, Skinner.
Skinner goes about 6'9" tall. And certainly one of the biggest threats in the United Wrestling Network.
And we've been seeing over the past number of weeks, I don't even know what to call it, a brainwashing.
Yeah, that's exactly what to call it, J-Lo. It's exactly what we've seen. It was a kidnapping, a brainwashing. I compared it to jumping a man into a gang. And now you're looking at Skinner going right after one of the biggest guys in the ring, Luster the Legend.
Yeah, but the proof was in the pudding. You know, since joining the ranks or being beaten in or suffering and everything he had to go through, Skinner was recently victorious on Championship Wrestling, his first match under the veil in the darkness of Delirium.
And it's really what Delirium thrives off of. They look for lost and wandering souls, and there was no one more lost than Skinner.
Certainly, J-Lo, as you now see Skinner in the back fighting with R3. You got the Anomaly, who's taken a corner for quite some time. We only have 2 men left coming up in this red carpet rumble. This next man is number 29.
And what a draw it is.
Oh my!
Wow.
Can he redeem himself?
He might be able to turn that frown upside down. The former and longest reigning television champion in United Wrestling Network history. And oh boy, look at this. The Entourage might explode right here at the Red Carpet Rumble.
Evan Daniels, after going to war and losing his TV title earlier tonight against Ray Jazz. And oh my goodness!
Oh, that is a fallen star, courtesy of the Anomaly, and these two are fit to be tied, just battling each other all over the place.
They're still brawling, still so much drama from Transcendence earlier this year in the Entourage. Peter Avalon telling him to get the hell out of here.
Johnny, a lot of unsettled issues with these two. You're going to have to get them to sign on the dotted line. I want to see it.
To say it's personal is an understatement between Evan Daniels and Bryce Saturn. And, you know, Daniels came in with an opportunity to redeem himself, and that ended in a matter of seconds.
And look at, here's the numbers game coming into play. You can see McCallion asking for help there, and Skinner happy to oblige. And now that math of karma being put to the test as you have all 3 members of Delirium teaming up on Lord Crew.
And gentlemen, we've gotten through to the end. This is the final competitor. This is number 30. Who's it gonna be?
Who has the best draw in the Rumble? Oh my God!
Wow! The best, the best, the best, the best, the best! Christian, did you know about this?
Scorpio Sky. People like to say Mount Rushmore. Maybe it's cliche, but if there was a Mount Rushmore for United, no doubt this man's face would be front and center.
And
I'm kind of mad. He didn't tell me he was going to be in this match. One of my best friends, Drew number 30, and it's a surprise to everyone here at Thunder Studios.
The former 5-time United World Television Champion is on fire here, number 30. And here's a guy with that high elevation training, Big Bear, California. He's built for a marathon, guys. So to come in at number 30, this is a huge advantage for Scorpio Sky.
Cole, you know very well, you'd be hard-pressed to find a more well-conditioned athlete than Scorpio Sky.
Oh, TKO out the gates from Scorpio Sky, cutting Slade in half.
Yep, used to refer to it as the Ace of Spades. Watch out for Lord Crew, though, and for our fans watching for the first time live on MyAEW.com. Scorpio Sky, former 2-time TNT champion, tag team champion as well in AEW. Look out here, the Monarch.
And that's the issue with so many tag teams still alive in this match. And the Monarchs taking a moment to tag up on Scorpio Sky, who came out like a house of fire and doused that fire right away.
Here's another match I'd love to see someday, Clausto, is Delirium versus the Monarchs of the Apocalypse here.
We might need about 9 referees for that tag.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my God.
Wow, bang bang play there by the Monarchs.
2 out of the 3 members of Delirium, both eliminated at the same time. Buck Skinner now looking to avenge his tag partners.
Boy, look at these 4 monsters just battling each other.
You know, I don't want to think about the punishment that karma might delve out to both Slade and McCallion.
Yeah, that's a scary thought, J-Lo.
Look at this matchup. 2 monsters colliding here, Skinner and the Anomaly. And the, oh my gosh, just bone-rattling shots.
You could see the height on Buck Skinner as he stands next to the 7-foot giant. These are 2 of the biggest men in the United Network, as Todd was just putting a moment ago. And who's going to give?
Full head of steam. The athleticism of the big man, incredible, but he gets hung out to dry. And the Monarchs in there to pick up the pieces.
No way. No way. He's out. The Anomaly's out.
What a run by the Anomaly. But it was Skinner and then the Monarchs that finally got this behemoth out of there. He wants to get back in. He's not taking this lightly. Oh, look out. There goes Skinner.
And Skinner's out too.
It was the Monarchs of the Apocalypse.
And Delirium has officially been eliminated from the Rumble.
Look at R3. Upstairs goes Redondo. He's got the big man rocking and rolling. He's got it going.
There's no way.
No.
R3 held on.
Jake Redondo gets him.
Yep, there it is. It's official to the outside. Man, that was an incredible effort by Redondo to take out one of the most imposing figures, not only in this matchup, but in United history.
And that's just another example of what Jake Redondo has in his arsenal and why he's one of the rising stars in United.
Look at Luster and Tito in the center of the ring.
And again, Peter Avalon out there as a guest referee, because when it comes down to the final two, it does become a one-on-one matchup. You have to win by pinfall or submission. And Peter Avalon, one of the all-time greats of the United Wrestling Network, will be there for that. Oh, Tito, wow! Takes out the legend.
How impressive is the power that Tito brings into the ring? One badass dude eliminates another. Tito over Luster. My goodness.
Meanwhile, Willie Mack entered at number 1, is still in this match.
Drew almost eliminated Scorpio Sky, the 30th entrant in this matchup. And Sky's still in danger here, guys. He went over the top. Oh, man. Outside, inside with the cutter. And now Sky takes out the Lord.
Absolutely launches Crew to the outside.
Incredible stuff by Scorpio Sky there. Incredible athleticism.
Guys, Willie Mack has been in this match for 46 minutes. Showing the effects there in the back corner. Exhausted.
Redondo already eliminated R3. Can you imagine if he can eliminate former Rumble winner Bateman? Well, you don't have to imagine, because it's reality. He did it. Incredible.
Bateman goes down. Bateman looks like he's out.
We're down to the final 4.
And what a final 4 it is. Bad Dude Tito, what a dominant performance he's had. Willie Mack, Scorpio Sky, and the young upstart Jake Redondo, who just scored 2 unthinkable eliminations.
Truly, this could be the moment. Willie Mack, former Rumble winner. Bad Dude Tito, former Rumble winner. Scorpio Sky, one of the longest tenured, most successful stars ever, but Redondo, he could shock the world.
He really can, J-Lo.
Willie.
Redondo now fighting in the corner with Sky. And remember, after 2 more eliminations, the rules of this match change. It becomes a one-on-one contest by pinfall or submission.
Great minds think alike there. Scorpio Sky and Redondo in a battle of United's past versus United's potential future. And now look at this. What a hoss fight we have breaking out here in the middle of the Rumble between Bad Dude Tito and Willie Mack.
Tito and Mack, 2 of the mainstays of the United Wrestling Network. They go back to the NWA Championship Wrestling from Hollywood days at Glendale Studios, some 2010 to 12. And right now they're brawling in the center, all for a shot at Jordan Cruz's title.
Where is Willie finding this from? Do you guys have an estimate on the time that Willie's been in there?
Yeah, it's almost 48 minutes.
Incredible. Came out, was the number 1 entrant, still alive. Maybe not for long. Tito gets him up. He's looking for that F5 that he's been annihilating people with. Oh, Willie!
Oh, Willie lost his balance briefly.
This might be it for Willie, boys.
He's fighting his way out of there. Oh, no! Mack eliminated Tito! Oh my gosh, Redondo, guys, almost eliminated Bad Dude Tito. And if Redondo had done that, it might come back to cost him for years to come. But Tito alive for now. Oh, Tito hanging on.
The miracle run for Jake Redondo continues. Final 3, gentlemen.
Tito. Oh, look out.
Oh, Sky out of nowhere.
Sky eliminates Redondo. And what a final 2. 2 of the greatest to ever lace them up in the United Wrestling Network. Bad Dude Tito, Scorpio Sky about to collide, and pretty Peter Avalon in there to lay down the law. I love it.
And this now becomes a one-on-one match that can only be won by pinfall or submission. The winner will receive a guaranteed
opportunity.
Guys, just look at this picture. There is a ton of United Wrestling Network history in that ring, but which one of these men will make history as winning the 11th Red Carpet Rumble?
Well, Peter Avalon knows all too well about what bad dude Tito has done.
It's true, these guys have a ton of history in the ring, in and outside, against each other and not. A beautiful slam there by Tito.
Here we go. Again, guys, after all these eliminations, now it comes down. You got to win by pinfall or submission, and the power is going to be a factor, but the resilience of Scorpio Sky and the fact he was number 30 to come in there, he's got to be fresher of the two, and he's looking for that TKO, Christian.
Yeah, that's right, unable to get it.
Oh, sky high there by Scorpio Sky. Oh, an eyelash away there, Johnny. My gosh, this thing will leave you breathless.
And Tito entered at number 10. He's been in there about 40 minutes already.
Scorpio, man.
Two of the longest tenured champions we've ever seen.
How lucky are we to have Peter Avalon here calling the action? We know he's going to be fair and right down the middle, impartial to these two men. All three of these guys have a ton of history in championship wrestling here in LA.
I'll never forget the moment. Peter Avalon was the longest reigning Heritage champion ever, and bad dude Tito just bull rushed him and defeated him in about 30 seconds a number of years ago.
He did. Look at this. Oh my gosh, what a reversal there by Scorpio Sky. Into the suplex, here's the cover. And two guys that, yes, you talk about their accolades. Sky feverishly looking for the win now to win the Rumble. Man, that hand was coming down. Neither has won the world title though, guys.
Yeah, and don't forget, Peter actually has fought both of these men at Rumbles. Peter got the victory not only against Tito, but against Sky as well.
Well, Tito at one point ended the historic and longest Heritage title reign at the time. Maximilian might have something to say about that if things conclude. I still can't believe the shark cage kind of came back to bite everybody, Johnny.
There's a lot of issues I will have to deal with regarding that. But nonetheless, Scorpio Sky and Tito both looking to make history right now.
Got caught like a baby. That's step one. Maybe put the baby down, but he rolled through. He countered it to Sky and goes upstairs. Whoa!
Back and forth match between Tito and Sky. Tito looking to put Sky away, and he hits him.
Fade to black.
Little storm warning here. Here's the cover. Is that going to do it? Yes.
My God.
Here is your winner of the Red Carpet Rumble, Bad Dude Tito.
A historic Red Carpet Rumble and a lot of history in the ring, and a man that has made history, has won titles, and now has a date with destiny. A shot at the world title. Bad Dude Tito, how sweet it is.
It couldn't happen to a badder dude. Tito comes in tonight in the 2026 Red Carpet Rumble and somehow outlasts 29 other men, including that man, Scorpio Sky, and earns himself a championship shot. It'll be Tito versus Cruz for the United World title.
Cruz has been holding on to that title for dear life, did so again at the Red Carpet Rumble against Tito's longtime partner, Shea Cabrera. But how long can Cruz hold on? Are we looking at the future? Are we looking at a future world champion? He's one huge step closer by winning the 2026 Red Carpet Rumble. He's a bad dude.
What a match. What a night. Peter Avalon here, special guest referee, counted it, made it official. A 3-count man, that means that this man has a future championship shot. And after all the drama with the Wolf Zaddies, Tito redeems himself tonight and gets his crack at Jordan Cruz.
You can see the respect, adulation by the faithful. They've seen the journey that this man has made. We thank you for watching live on MyAEW.com, where you can catch Championship Wrestling, Gotham Wrestling as well. This man's been a part of a lot of that history, and he's fixing to make more. For our incredible production team, for everybody at Thunder Studios, it has been an incredible ride. For Christian Cole, Johnny LaQuasto, I'm TK Todd Kennelly. We'll see you next time, and once again, it's time to fight on. And with this guy, it's always fight night.